Hello. Hello. What's up? Morale is low. DSP outlived fortune. Yeah, we live in possibly the worst timeline. Gura graduated. No more 4chan. I flunked a test really bad today. And also my grandpa died over the weekend. And also my grandpa died over the weekend. Ah, man. What? Yeah. We have been taking lots of L's over these past few days. Have you been crying this whole time? I've been like okay-ish. I've been okay-ish. To be honest, it hit last night really hard. That one wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Anyways, hello. Sorry to get the mood down. How are you guys doing? Yeah, Grandpa graduated. He didn't want to see the end of Gura, so he graduated before her. Ah, man. The greatest VTuber, Lou China. Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah, let's Gray Space Grandpa Chumbud. Oh, yeah. Let's just say, yesterday was a rough day. Yesterday was, not great. but, can't believe Gura assassinated 4chan. I know. She took 4chan out with her. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Because the 7th trumpet would have fucking sounded. Oh my god, I like trip with the casual my grandpa died. Yeah, I had to go to, Nashville, Tennessee over the weekend to a hospital in Nashville to visit Grandpa. And unfortunately, he passed before I could get there. So, a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. We had a lot of family around and all that. And, you know, I was like, okay, well, that was sad. You know, like, but it's fine, you know. It was his time, like, it happens, right? And then everything else this week has happened. And yeah, it's been oh no, I made myself smile. It's been kind of rough. Sorry for your loss. It's okay. I'm doing okay. Thank you for your support, though. I appreciate it. Half-Life 3 Oblivion HD Remaster leak. Yeah. I will say, I was rewatching my Doom stream yesterday, and in the middle of this stream, I was like, guys, if Gura ever graduates, which I know it's coming, I'm still gonna cry. And guess what I found out happened on that live stream? That she put up the fucking announcement stream and there is no way I predicted it, right? I predicted it 30 minutes before it fucking happened. What kind of cosmic cruel irony is this, man? What kind of cosmic cruel fucked up irony is this? Oh, man. Yo, Lou, you better. I'm trying. Morale needs to stay strong, otherwise. Who else will be strong if not for me? Ooh. Suicide if she ever graduated? Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. So anyways, who wants to do a group suicide May 1st? I'm thinking about making some blue Kool-Aid. We can all dress up in Shark Gura costumes and, you know, I'll spike it with some cyanide and we can all go out like God intended. Can't busy that day? You're not fucking busy that day. Gura's fucking graduating May 1st. What do you mean you're fucking busy? Busy with what? You know what pissed me off, actually? You know what pissed me off? You know what pissed me off so fucking bad? No new Niji gens, and she won't be there to stream snipe them. Ah, man. I don't know. I just... busy with volunteering? I don't care. You better show up to the Gura group suicide or else you're out. Lou PMC does not take no for an answer, buddy. Showing up to the graduation in suit and tie? Yeah. Oh, man. I let's just say I sobbed my eyes out all of last night. I took a cold shower. I don't take cold showers, I take hot showers, and I just kind of sat there with my thoughts for a while, and I was like, damn, nothing is ever gonna be the same again. Nothing is ever gonna be the same again. So, today has kind of sucked. I woke up sad, but I was like, I should probably still stream. Because there's nothing physically wrong. I'm just, like, mentally sad. Can I revive later? No. No. Really feels like the world chat. Yeah. Yeah. For those of you... Let me explain this in non-VTuber fan terms, okay? Let me explain this. Gura is the LeBron of HoloLive. And HoloLive... Or, Gura is the LeBron of VTubers. And HoloLive is the Lakers of VTubing, I guess. And it's just sad. And you know, people are gonna be like, oh, Lou, but she'll probably come back as Senzawa. It didn't used to be like that. We used to not know who people's PLs and stuff were. That used to not be commonly talked about information, okay? And so, like before the whole Doki Bird thing happened, you really didn't know if someone was gonna come back or not. Like, what do you mean Goku's dubbed fine? You think she just got her bad and she's dipping out because she's tired of the work? I do think that. I think she got a lot of pressure put on her from being one of the biggest VTubers at a very... And I think she didn't fuck with that, which is completely understandable. I think that's completely understandable to not want to, you know, to feel pressure like that. I mean, hell, I felt the pressure, and I only had 400 people live on my stream when I was streaming Coffin, and I didn't eat anything for basically 3 days because of that, because of how fucking anxious and like, well, but also I was hyped for Coffin, but like, you know, like, it's stressful, man, it's stressful, and it's just like, I don't know. It's sad, but I don't understand our session. Yeah, it's just, oh man. It's not even really about her leaving. It's just an era. It's just an era is over, you know. On a big screen, that must have been insanely stressful. Yeah. And then I followed for about a year and a half before she stopped. Actually been a Niji this whole time, and I almost vomited. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Thought I was alone in that. Hope you're okay. I'm okay. I'm okay, I guess. I don't know. I just... I can't believe she's pregnant again. Yep, this time they were... The Anons were right. She really is pregnant this time. It's understandable to just get away from so much popularity and just live normally. If you don't feel... It's just... Yeah, the stream AI just told me your grandparent passed away. My condolences. They did. It's okay, though. I'm alright. It's kind of... You lived long enough to see one of your heroes pass on. It's just... Let me explain it to you this way, and you guys will hopefully understand what I mean. I've kind of grown up with VTubers. I was a preteen when Kizuna Ai was first popular, and when Gura debuted along with Hollow Myth, I was a teenager, and I just... It's so weird, man. It's so weird. You're a child. I am. It's our Fed Bros poll is filled with them trademark. We need to move on. It's been 20 years. No. It's just weird to see the thing that I grew up with change so much. You know? It's just weird. I don't know. It's upsetting. Because... like, those first few Myth streams where they were playing on the Hollow Minecraft server, you know what I mean? And it's so comfy. I remember I was sitting in my kitchen watching the Hollow Myth stream, and I was there for when, like, Callie fell asleep on Kiara. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a pretty big meme back in the day. I think it spawned their whole ship thing. And for Gura's earlier streams and stuff, it's just... man, very eye-opening. Yeah, it's just like, it just hurts, bro. It just hurts. Myth was magical. It really was. I don't even think Is there anything that you can really say that captures the magic of that specific time period? Callie, Kiara, Shilpa Strong, yeah. Then shower too, yeah. VTubers got me through COVID without thinking about offing myself and having a mental breakdown, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of real, honestly. Oh man, it's just my double A and remember thinking it wouldn't last forever. Or the year is gone. Yeah. Yeah, Lou, your tweet is how I found out. Oh man. Gura and Ama streams are some of the first I watched. Oh yeah. You remember Ame's Superliminal stream? Oh man. I remember it. I remember it. I watched her play LA Noir. Can't say I understand the situation, but sorry to see you sad. It's okay. I'll be okay eventually. It's just hard. I was thinking about what to compare it to last night. I was thinking about what to compare it to, and I think the best thing that I can compare it to is like a store that you went to all the time as a child, but it closed, and now you can't go to that store anymore. The store is still technically there, but it's not the same. So that place that you have all the memories in, you can't go back and revisit it, you know? It's like, me and my dad used to go to a Kmart. Me and my dad used to go to a Kmart all the time, but now I just drive past that Kmart and it's just like an empty husk, you know? And it's just, or a theme park that's been rebranded, yeah. And it's just sad. It's like MatPat retiring. It's like MatPat retiring, yeah. It's basically the same level. It's just sad, man. Hollow Knight might try to wipe her away, but the internet remembers everything. I don't even think Hololive will try to wipe her away. And I think people saying, oh, well, this is the end of Hololive, are stupid, honestly. Gura's graduation has been a long time coming. It just hurts to finally see it, I guess. Because, you know, you always joke about it like, haha, Gura's gonna graduate, ha 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 ha. And then it actually happens, and you're like, oh. Oh. You know? I got a favorite meat shop that sold sweets too, got demolished a few years ago. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, man, you know, Fubuki says Holo is fine. Yeah. Nina, Niji, during peak Niji. Oh, man, yeah, I know what that feels like. Nina Kosaka was always one of the good ones. I'm really glad that she's doing good as Matara-kan now, but I've had a lot of people say, oh, well, why don't you just follow her as Senzawa? Why don't you just follow Gargura as Senzawa? That's who she is, right? And it's like, well, yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not. It's just not. I mean, she is still the same person. Guys, it's still the same person. It's just the branding is different. It's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I watched a lot of Pomu when she was a Niji, but I don't watch a lot of Mint. And I also watched Nina, but I don't watch a lot of Matara. It's just, I think she's gonna return as Senzawa. Yeah. Collapse not being possible anymore. Yeah. It's just rough because it's like all of that. I wish she'd peek at me and find it hard to watch Henya. She's not bad, but I'm glad she's doing well and something ended that day. Yeah, exactly. For those of you who care about the character than the person behind it, I mean, yeah. I don't think, I think if you really like Kamiyoshi a person, you'll still be able to enjoy their content after if they move and they rebrand themselves. I think that's normal. But if you just casually watch someone every once in a while, I think it's a lot harder because your brain is always going to associate them with those old memories, you know? And it's like, it's absolutely selfish, but we are only human. Yeah. Yeah. Come together to collectively give thanks to Gura. Yeah. She is definitely one of the reasons that I'm a VTuber now, so I am eternally grateful for her. I remember back during COVID, I would go down to our TV in the living room and I would put on Gura streams whenever she went live, and my sisters at the time, who I think were in like 3rd grade or something, they would come down, they'd be like, Lou, we wanna watch the TV, and I'd be like, no! Gura's playing Dead by Daylight, fuck off! And the worst part is that they still know who Gura is to this day. they still know. They're like, Lou, do you still watch her? And I'm like, yeah, but I guess not anymore. You watch streams on TV? I did. Because I didn't really have a good computer or a good phone or anything back then, so it was just easier for me to put it on the TV and like sit down on the couch and watch. So, yeah, this is a Gura household. Yeah. So, shut the fuck up my Yoshi's playing LA Noire. Did you tell them the news? No, not yet. Not yet. Gura made the Dodgers win a baseball game? Yeah. Yeah. Man, the Dodgers are never gonna win ever again. It's so over. Is the character we watch for the person behind the characters the VA? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just the end of an era. And it's just really sad to reflect on, I guess. Because, I don't know. It's just sad. As someone who started watching Hololive in 2018, 2019, it's just, man, you know, I don't want the Dodgers or Yankees to win ever again. Same performance with a different Juba character, yeah. Yeah, because so much of a character relies around their branding and their company and whatever. And I mean, it's still the same person, but it's sometimes not the same content, you know? Like, I don't know, it's just rough. I want to collabs with her, not just 2 or 3 person collabs, but the big holo events with her. She vibes well with the Japanese crew, she really does, yeah. It's just sad. Cycle of life, someone will take her in its place and inspire more, like the fall of Team Crafted or Machinima. Yeah, I agree. It's just hard to accept that change is happening, I guess. I think one of the biggest things about me becoming an adult and all of that nonsense is me being like, wow, I'm an adult now, and everything that I liked and knew growing up is either different substantially or changed or doesn't exist anymore. And it's just like, man, it's like you can never go back and revisit those places. You can only just think about them, which is upsetting. Stockholders on Forever Sleepwatch, yeah. I'm on fucking suicide watch. I'm be very honest. Graduating mean retiring in VTuber terms? So, VTubing, or at least original VTubing, was heavily based on Japanese idol culture, and in Japanese idol culture, usually idols are very young, and so whenever an idol leaves their idol activities, it's called graduating, and it's supposed to be a happy thing, because it's like, oh, well, they're finally moving on to do, like, bigger things with their life, you know? Like, that could be movie acting, it could be a professional singing career, it could be modeling, you know, all that nonsense, right? But in the terms of Hololive and VTubing, it's a bit sadder. It was a bit sadder back in the day, because if someone graduated, you wouldn't know their PL or their, like, personal life, I guess. You wouldn't know where they would go, which would make it really hard to follow them and stuff. But that taboo's kind of being broken nowadays after the whole Doki Bird situation. That's not really much of a thing anymore. 30s get works. I'm Unk, I just turned 30. You are Unk. Ah, man. Yep, I don't know. I joined asking what happened and someone said Gura's graduating. I said LeMayo unknowingly. It's okay. You didn't know. Were you a fan of Senzawa before 2020? I was. I didn't know she was joining Hololive. That's why I was like, huh, Senzawa hasn't uploaded in a while. And then I heard Gura's voice and I was like, wait a minute. You know? Cyan Heart is Con and I have no clue where she is. Yep. And it's just, man, turn 30 in a month. Oh, man. I will say, if there's one thing that I really like about VTubing, it's the fact that it's kind of an all-ages hobby. I think that's a very nice and unique thing. And also, elderly VTubers, I'm not old! I'm literally not old! I'm literally young in terms of VTubing. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I'm literally... Oh, man. Oh, man. Hagtubers rise? Oof. Of their model / IPs getting the old Yeller treatment? Yeah, basically. Old. In terms of VTubing arrangement, I mean, I guess. In terms of existing as Lou, I guess. Child waiting to be... Well, how old are you? 25? No. I'm forever 18, obviously. Post 9/11 VTuber is not a hag. Yeah, Gura graduation is basically VTuber 9/11. News and activities on Senzawa's account. She posted a fish 6 days before the graduation announcement, so... It was actually 34. Yeah. Member chat, I'm a 45-year-old balding Mexican man. I have a stained t-shirt on and a Stella in another hand. Jailbait, don't fall for a siren song. Ooh. You know what's actually really bad is I've known VTubers... I don't want to say jailbait, because I feel like that's very not a good term to use when regarding to real people, but like I've known other VTubers who lied and said that they were like above the age of consent, and they were absolutely not above the age of consent, which was... And they were doing shit like ASMR and stuff, and it was just like, what? It's like, what the fuck? Hell no! Japanese hololivers are mostly post-30. It's kind of funny. I know. I kind of like how it lets women be in the entertainment sphere longer. Uo? No, they're real. No. Uo is only funny whenever it's fake and they're anime. My shit. I don't think Senzawa would be in phase. Basically, the fat guy from the WoW episode of South Park? Yeah. Sora's like one of the younger talents? I believe it. I'm pretty sure they hired Shion when she was either 15 or 16. Yeah. Legally allowed to tell them to their parents? Yes, I agree. I agree. Does basically convince you to never grow corpo? I don't know. I don't think Hololive is bad, and I think all the people doom posting about Hololive aren't Hololive fans. I think they're just drama friends. Friends, quote unquote. I just... I don't know. It's just complicated. I don't think Hololive is done. Hololive English is in a weird spot right now, because I feel like they're having very stagnant growth. But Holo JP is fine. They're doing fine. They just had a really good concert. All of their heavy hitters are still there. Now, if people like Hosho Marine and Pekora started to leave, and Fubuki and like... I was gonna say Aqua, but it already left. And like Sakura Miko and stuff start leaving, then I would be really worried. But we haven't had a lot of them leave. We've just had a lot of the English-speaking people leave. And I think what's caused so many English-speaking people to leave is the Doki Bird situation and that whole mess. And I don't know. I feel like people are not going to admit it, but that is definitely what started the snowball, because people saw what happened to Doki Bird. And then they saw, well, people saw the Doki Bird situation, and then they saw Mr. Rias do it, and then they saw Nina do it, and then they were like, hey, I can do that too. And so everyone else has been doing it because they're like, well, I guess I don't really need my company. And if they're not approving anything I don't want to do anyways, then I guess I can just leave and do it myself. And that's what they're doing. So I think when people, oh, why did my model stop moving? Hello? Oh, there we are. So I think when people say problems with management, I think it's more of just they're not aligning with how it's being run as of right now. I don't think that means, oh, well, Hololive is a black company. Now, if you said that with Niji Sanji, I'd be like, yeah. but I don't think Hololive is a black company. There's too many eyes on Hololive, and if there was something seriously wrong, we'd know, you know. But I do think that as of right now, the indie sphere is probably the best way to go in terms of VTubing. Now, people are like, Lou, you should join FaZe Connect. Lou, you should join Hololive. And it's like, I appreciate the sentiment. I think that's very sweet of you to say that. I'm very flattered that you think I belong in the places where my Oshis are, but I don't know. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. I think it's a past era. With how many small corpos we've seen implode, I just don't think it's the way anymore. I think streaming corpos or like streaming groups are still fun. For example, like Mythic Talent. But I think the traditional idol VTuber agency is on its way out and has been out for a while. I think the only people that can really make something like that work are HoloLive. You know. Too young for this, but remember channel How to Be in a Channel Network? No, I wasn't too young for that. I remember that. I remember that. And I completely agree. I think we are in the channel network era of VTubing right now. And I've said this before. I think I said this even like a year ago. I've been saying that for a very long time, that VTubing is in its channel network. It's in its machinima era. And I think I don't know. I want to say change is a good thing, but also there's this part of me that's like, no, I want to go back to when HoloLive was just for idols. I don't want to deal with Western people ruining my hobby that I love so very dearly. You know? VTubers have always been more about gaming. I mean, I don't know. I guess. It's better than going corpo, yeah. Am I considered regular nowadays? Yeah. Change always hurts? Yeah. What's Machinima? Machinima was like a content company, I guess. They bought your YouTube channel and then promised you like partnerships and stuff like that, but it was kind of just a scam, to be honest with you. It reminds me a lot about how corpos will do the buy your IP stuff and all that nonsense. And I think, to be honest with you, I think the only reason, at least in today's VTubing world, the only reason you should join a corpo is for musical help, if you intend on being musical, or merchandise. Plus, like, maybe partnership stuff, to be honest with you. I think, but even then, I think you could do all of that pretty sufficiently by yourself, you know? Or you were too online? Oh, I've been online since 2008. I've been on the internet since 2008. I'm not not that young. I'm not that young. I'm not that young. I've been on the internet since single digits, okay? Damn, you're a boomer? Fuck off. HoloLive gamers would made with gaming and... hold on, wait. Gaming in mind, but they only realized after they uploaded a couple of retro gamers at best. Well, I think that's why retro gaming is so popular in the VTubing community. Because for some reason, it's all older women and they want to go back and play the stuff that they loved. Lou has merchandise? Is she on corporate? I technically do have merchandise, but it's just stickers that I made. So, missed season 1 of Red vs. Blue. Oh, man. Kindergarten a year before that, in 2007, I was 3. What? Build massive audience, leave with massive audience. That does seem kind of like the meta nowadays. Join corpo, stay there for 2 to 3 years, and then leave with your audience. So, hag love, yeah. I've been on what I consider since 2008, and you are significantly younger than me. You are lucky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. She's online too soon. I was. I was playing... Oh, I just got like a fucking Windows notification. I was playing... There was a game called Animal Jam that released in 2009. I don't know if... What would you consider that? Like, a web-based... I don't want to say it's an MMO, but it was like an online, you know, like one of the... It was like Club Penguin, kind of, but it was with animals instead. I still play it. I love Animal Jam. Oh my god, yeah. I started playing Animal Jam in 2009. I remember that's the first thing I ever signed up for. Animal Jam. And I started playing it in like... I started playing it literally like either 1st or 2nd grade. Somewhere around there. So, my girlfriend got me hooked on it. Yeah, it's so much fun. So, Club Penguin is an MMO, just not a very action-oriented one. I see. Okay, so then I guess it was technically an MMO. I guess. Maybe I do have some MMO experience just with Club Penguin and Animal Jam, I guess. So, They even still sell membership card. They do? I had membership on that game until like 2018. That's insane. Toontown? I completely forgot about Animal Jam. Yeah, I was obsessed with that for a while. I was obsessed with that game. Ah, man. Hop back in? Dude, isn't that shit dead? Played Gaia back in the day? I never played Gaia. Habbo Hotel? What's your favorite puffle color? Blue. Light blue. Yeah. Pool's closed. But yeah, I don't know. It's rough. It's just still plays Wizard 101. There's actually a very thriving Wizard 101 community though. There's a very thriving Wizard 101 community. I had a friend a few years ago who was obsessed with Wizard 101. Actually, I've had a few friends that have just like routinely gotten obsessed with Wizard 101 for like a year or two and then dropped the game for a few years and then come back for a few years. Like it's kind of like a Moshi monsters? You know, you are old when there's people in the chat asking what Club Penguin is. Yeah, Jesus. Pop Tropica? Oh, I love Pop Tropica. I loved Pop Tropica. That was a fun one. My second live stream. Welcome. We're discussing the current VTubing state of affairs and me being sad, and probably gonna talk about 4chan in a second too, because see, I don't really use much of 4chan outside of like VG, A, and like VT. VT being my most used ones. You count Roblox as an MMO? I would count. Would you guys count Roblox as an MMO? I would. If we're counting Roblox as an MMO, then I guess I've been playing MMO 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. That's when I first started playing Roblox. Cal, yeah. I'm kind of sad that 4chan is gone because now I can't go talk to the other people on Calg anymore. Where did they go? No, bring it back. Bring Calg back. No. Currently not. 4chan has been shit for over a decade. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been shit, and the Jannies suck, and it's definitely run by feds, but it's also fun. It's fun observing the chaos, you know? It's fun taking part in the chaos. 4chan died in 2016? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. B was never good? Yeah. Yeah, B was never good. I feel like so many boards are literally Reddit by now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The only difference is that they say friend. Like, catalog friend. You know? The only difference is that they just add friend to any noun or adjective. But it's not built like one. Turn full commie? Yeah. What's so weird is that, like, back in the day, Reddit used to be known as, like, the like, twists beard, like, weirdo platform. And now it's, like, full of furries and femboys, which is such a weird combination. I don't know. You know? What is a calculator, friend, and why is my printer working at 3 a.m.? Ah, man. I can't say... I don't know. Has this Discord server for a while? A few people joined recently as refugees. Really? Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Swims on brand with the current ethos of Reddit. Yeah. On Soch, and it was a huge mistake, and I never went back. Yeah, that's... Yeah, why would you do that? That's a terrible idea. Why would you ever go on Soch? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Anyone remember Tumblr? I was a Tumblr girl. I did use Tumblr for quite a bit, and it's a literal circle jerk, yeah. I think... I don't know, I just don't like Reddit because it's based off of, like, upvotes and downvotes, and so that's the same issue with Twitter, where it's just people rage baiting. It's not even people rage bait. It's like Twitter rage baits for attention because you can make money, but on Reddit, it's like always assume the worst so that you can get the most karma out of someone, and you can, like, flex your karma or whatever. I don't know, it's weird, you know? More or less why I'm here in more ways than one. Fair enough. I don't know. I've always used VG and VT. I pretty much stay on there. I haven't explored many other boards. I went on the origami board sometimes just to see what people were fucking up to in there. I went on the origami board just to see what people were up to. You don't understand. I post origami on 4chan. It's very serious. What a loser. Reddit used to have a far right community? Yeah. But then they got banned. Base but opposite. Twitter's more rage bait for interaction, while Reddit is just a circle jerk of upvotes. Yeah. I don't know. I think it makes sense that 4chan would be owned by like governmental entities in some way, shape, or form. To think that it in any capacity has not been monitored or even like janitored, I guess, by people involved in academia or the government is just silly. Like, I feel like everyone that I know has used 4chan in some capacity at some point in their life. At least in, like, I don't know, in academic circles. Like, I have a few friends who are, like, coders and stuff, and they were like, oh, yeah, like, I was on, like, R9K. And I was like, what? Okay, buddy, put on the fucking thigh highs, dude. Put on your, like, just, man, what the fuck? You know? Normies wouldn't get it. Oh, man. 4chan ever since 2016? Yeah. So, yeah. But I feel like that's just, you know, it happens. So, post BBC to psyop young men and becoming femboys, career peaked. Honestly, that could be a fun desk job. You just sit on 4chan all day at the you go through fucking FBI Academy or whatever, and then you get hired at the CIA, and you think you're gonna be doing all these cool sting operations, and you're just sitting at your fucking desk pretending to be a femboy on Discord for 12 hours straight, so that you can groom the fucking. Ah, man, VG was kind of chill, especially the Calc threads. Yeah, that's mostly what I went on. I went on Calc and VT a lot. Basically. No friends can drive wars. The dream. True. Yeah. I'm gonna miss that. K is where Yuko Yurei came from. Used to be a huge poster there back in the day. K surprisingly has a lot of VTubers attached to it. I know Fruit is one of them. I know Yuko. I don't know if... I want to say Sleepy Project, just because she is Sleepy Project, but I'm not entirely too sure. But I know there's a lot of them that come from K. The K poster to VTuber pipeline is actually kind of insane. So, how I found the Bread Girl? Yeah, Bread is Rye. Sleepy and Whiskey? Yeah, that's what yeah. I know they have their own general on VT now, Tactical, but a ton of VTubers from K, even more than Pole. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel... People still treat 4chan as the super edgy deep website when it's just Reddit with slurs and sexually repulsed autists. It's literally just Reddit with slurs. Like, it's... People will be like, oh, Lou, you browse 4chan? Oh, man, you're so weird. You're so weird and strange. It's like, dude, it's literally just an image board. 4chan is what you make of it, bro. If you want to be super toxic and talk about how Jewish people run the world, you can do that on Poll. That's fine. But if you also want to talk about fucking origami, there's fucking origami boards. Like, it's literally just what you make of it. I've been saying this for so long. Like, I don't know. Pippa and Neanners came from Pole? Yeah. Except we don't like Neanners because she actively hates her old fan base, and that's kind of cringe and weird. TBH. But like 2015, yeah. Said about 99% of the internet. And it can! So I don't understand why people treat it so differently. I think the only people reasonably hated are fucking Shardy. Fuck you, Shardy. They're gonna come after me for saying that, aren't they? I'm just kidding. I don't hurt me. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, bro. Ah, man. Reddit. Polls like 90% Jewish anyways. Yeah. I don't know. It's just whatever, man. Few sites from the late 2000s, pure anonymity, unfiltered opinions, everything else is so sanitized and yeah, I guess that is the main appeal, you know? You're already on the list, I bet? Bummed I can't scroll MLP right now. Yeah, I bet. It's not our old fans, but those clips will never go away. Oh, no, they won't. Oh, I'm always gonna remember Pomp. Are you always gonna remember Pomp's chat? Because I'll always remember fucking Pomp. Chat Migration 2016? I was not around for that. But yeah, I don't know. She's not on a list, I checked. Ah, man. No, I'm too small for that. I hope I kind of stay small. I don't know. I don't like people talking about me. It makes me anxious. Salty coins and milk! Oh god, stop. Ah, man, oh man. What do you, is what I think it is? It probably is what you think it is. Oh man. JP VTubers are from 2chan. Oh, probably. I mean, VTubers seem to be very varied in Japan. I'm sure some of them exist, you know? Pump kimochi. What's the stinky stuff on me? Oh, man. Oh, gosh. What's next? 6chan? Yeah. What's next? 2chan squared? 2 squared chan? With Neanners. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Different career originally. Yeah, Hololive has had some cam girls and stuff before, which I think is cool. I think it's neat that they're willing to be able to take a risk on people who you would consider brand risks. I was thinking about that recently. So, I don't know. No more absolutely deranged green text from fans who really like their favorite VTubers. But that was the best part. Most of the posts on VT were just C garbage anyways, but like when it was good, it was really good. Fans hired cam girls as well, yeah. Rat Bulls were gold. They were so good. I want them back. I love Schizo posts about my Oshis. It's so funny. I looked back around to being funny. Yeah, it's so deranged and stupid. That's why I love it so much. Because it's like, okay, bro, you posted Gura is pregnant for the 5th time today. Like, I get your point. Or it's like someone will think that you're some, like there's this one person that apparently keeps coming back on alt accounts as like a VTuber. I'm not gonna mention them by name because I don't know. It's just not worth my time. But the VT has a running joke about any like indie that self posts on the board. It's like, oh, is this X VTuber? I know it's you, X VTuber, and it's just like, oh, take your fucking medication. It's so stupid, you know. Man, Galleon horses don't take any more words. Man, I'm gonna miss Gura. Dedicated Gura feet guys. I'm also gonna miss the dedicated Gura feet guys. Mario Kart Direct tomorrow. I'm not a huge Nintendo fan. I care about Splatoon, and that's pretty much it. Advertise on VT. I would rather kill myself. I think I would rather actually kill myself than advertise on VT. I think I would rather actually kill myself. I think I would rather slit my throat live on stream than self-post on that fucking forum. Ah, man. You know, did you see the R-Stardies 2 trailer? I have not. So, if you come back, the question if Moot will purge the mods or not. I don't know. Then their lawyers just got the guy modding the Switch in Japan and thrown him in prison for 2 years. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nintendo, to be honest with you. So the video game culture entirely revolves around soccer games and shooter games. I see. Kiki collab? That could be cool. I like her. She's chill. I don't know too much about her, though. I just know she, like, exists. And I respect her for that. I respect her. And before someone buys an ad, do not buy an ad. I will be actually so mad at you. Do not buy an ad. I don't like people knowing I existing. I don't want people to know I exist. Do not buy an ad. Kiki's nice. I haven't watched much of her content, but from what I've seen of her, she's really cute. I like the skebs that she posts on her Twitter account. There's this one of her where she's lifting her shirt up into a fan, and it's so, whoa, she's so showing. Good Smile is like 30% of 4chan, so their investment just vanished just overnight. Oh, that's probably not good. As for a Lucia, please don't do that. I know you guys mean well, but don't mention me in other VTubers chats. I know you guys will be like, oh, well, I'll just mention you. No. Because a lot of the times it's against their rules, so yeah. Made a lot of, exist, so I don't want people to know. Imagine someone recognizes you IRL of a job by your voice. Oh, man. I think that'd actually be my worst nightmare. I don't even think I have a very recognizable voice though. But that's the thing, I don't use a fake voice or anything when I stream. Maybe I should have, but I don't. And I don't know. Happened about? Did it really? Oh, fuck that. When are we getting a Luke cringe compilation? Listen, man, T-Cow compilation, it's already too late. Is that the one by Smoothie or the one by Candy Clips? By the way, if somehow Candy sees this, I'm really grateful for the clip, and I'm really sorry I said incest too much and YouTube got mad at you. That's completely my fault. I'm really sorry. You can't be a literal who forever. I want to be a literal who forever. It's less stressful. You will be successful. No! Based. I can't help it! I'm sorry! Yeah, literal Lou. YouTube fears the money. Got a warning. Tactical Lou! Tactical Lou dropped! Nukes your fucking YouTube video! Literal who forever. Imagine you become a mortician as they meet with your family to discuss preparations. They look at you weird and say they know your voice. Oh, man. Oh, man. Happened to Bow during IRL stream? I don't watch Bow, so I just got the clip because recommended. Oh, man. I get a new episode, but also get a shitload of new followers. I'm really grateful for all the support. It's overwhelming at times, I guess. Because, I don't know, it's just, I don't want to filter myself. I want to keep saying all the weird, retarded shit that I say usually. And not get in trouble for it. Not that I would bend the knee if Twitter retards came up to me and were like, I can't believe you said this. I can't believe you said that. I'd just be like, dude, fuck off. Dude, fuck off. Like, genuinely, like what? That's like, I was talking to an acquaintance yesterday. I was talking to a few acquaintances in a friend group of mine. And, I was like, oh man, Gura's graduating. I'm so sad. And they were like, big day for jobless losers. And I was like, you literally brag about doing DXM in a Discord server. I think you would know a lot about being a loser. You know? It's like it's like, yeah, you are the ultimate authority about that, aren't you? So it's just like, I don't know, it's like, whatever, like, it's not worth my time, man. Like, I double major, 4.0 GPA, kind of successful at streaming. Like, I think I might be a loser, but damn, if I'm at least a successful loser. You know? And before my Oshi made fun of me on stream today. Found you the clip of you playing Annie and Lele. Oh, I thank you. Welcome. We're discussing the state of VTubing. I hope you all enjoy. I'm assuming you found me from Candy Clips, and if you did, hello. It's nice to meet you. I know people either find me from the Smoothie one or the Candy Clips one. Either way, I'm very grateful. Thank you. So, what was your percentage in Stats 101? I think I got a 90 something. I remember that math puzzle in Decay. Listen! Okay, listen. You don't even need to take math classes anymore, okay? Doing mental math in this day and age is retarded because you can get rid of the entire, like, 6 years of schooling that you learn in elementary school thanks to a calculator. And the fact that we're still teaching people mental math in this day and age is retarded because nobody uses mental math. And that's a hot take, but I don't really fucking care. That's a hot take, but I don't give a fuck. I hope they were calling Gura antis jobless losers. No, they were calling Gura herself and Gura's fans jobless losers. And I was like, okay, yeah, you would know a lot about being a jobless loser, wouldn't you? Asking other based VTuber discords about more based VTubers. Oh, well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Arigato. Arigato. Hit a nerve, I think. Good. I hope I hit a nerve. I hate druggies. I hate druggies. Critical thinking is greatly benefited by mental math. You're probably right, but I already get my critical thinking up because I kind of am learning Japanese. Well, I'm not kind of learning Japanese. I am learning Japanese. I was gonna say kind of practicing Japanese. I'm learning Japanese. There we go. And learning a language is really good for your critical thinking. So, What if a druggie functions, holds a job, and has a decent GPA? I think that's okay. I think that's like a functional druggie. I think if you can admit you have a problem, it's fine. But if you go around calling people jobless losers while you're high on stuff 24/7 and you don't get off your ass and do anything other than play video games when you're supposed to be going to college, community college no less, then I think you're a bit of a loser. Just Duolingo. Duolingo is not good. Some of us druggies are VTuber fans too. I'm not calling out the bad druggies. I'm calling out the good good druggies fine. Bad druggies bad. Say 19 in Japanese. No. No. I don't think I will. Drugs are bad, okay? Hot calling the kettle black type shit. She looked it up. No, I didn't! Bro, it's not even hard. Hello, I'm getting caught up. Hello. It's... What's 9 plus 10? 21. Is the hamster upstairs dying yet? I thought Duolingo died when the devs decided to run it over their own... What? Huh? What do you mean, run it over their own pet? What do you mean? Explain yourself. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Did they kill their... Did they... What? Huh? 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 They killed the Duolingo bird? Huh? Huh? I mean, yeah, but I thought that was fake. I thought that was fake. Like, they didn't actually... I thought they brought it back. Yeah, I thought they brought it back. They killed their own pet for a time? Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about a real-life animal that the devs, like, murdered or something. And I was about to be like, human murdering? That's fine. But animal abuse is where I draw the line. Animal abuse is where I draw the line. Duolingo bird found dead in Chicago. Probably from gang violence. Let's be real. Let's be real. Probably from gang violence. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. What else is new? Nothing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, nothing ever happened. Stocks went back down. Nothing ever happened. Stocks are pretty down right now, but they'll be back soon enough. And in that case, nothing ever happens. So, that was me. Sorry, he had it coming. I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty. I'll respond. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? Manga? Warrior cats? Manga and warrior cats. I had done nothing wrong, but all humans are guilty of something. Found dead in a ditch in the UK. 28 stab wounds. Ugh. Jesus. 28 stab wounds. 28 stab wounds. Thank you for the Canadian 5, Yukon. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing okay, Lou. Stay strong. We got your back. Lead on a manager disconnect. I thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm very flattered, but unfortunately not. I think I'd rather kill myself than manage a VTuber corpo. AO3 too? Surprisingly, I have not read any AO3 in a while. Why did my model stop working? Oh, there I am. Surprisingly, I haven't read any AO3. Well, I read some coffin fan fictions, but it was only a few. It was like 1 or 2, and they were like 500 words each. So I think the last really long fan fiction that I read was in like 2020 or something. I was really into Haikyuu at the time. And I read this long Haikyuu apocalypse fan fiction or whatever. It was really, really good for some reason. It was like 300,000 words. But God, it was really, really, really good. Who are you and what did you do with Lou? No way she doesn't write on AO3. Okay, I did when I was younger. Okay, I did when I was younger. It's, I don't do it anymore though. I wrote on Wattpad and AO3. I wrote on Wattpad and AO3. I wrote 21 Pilots fanfiction and Voltron fanfiction. 21 Pilots and Voltron. Maybe something else. Maybe Warrior Cats from time to time. But I think that was mostly just OC stuff. The new Coffin episode's gonna affect the fanfics. Ooh. When are you doing dramatic readings of your fanfics? Maybe at some point. At some point. Is it gay men basketball or is it volleyball? Gay men volleyball. Gay men volleyball. Haiku? Like the ways no, like Haiku, like the gay man volleyball anime. Spike and BDSM decal figs. It's probably terrible. Well, if it's just a small one-shot, it's probably not that bad. It's probably not that bad if it's just a small one-shot, you know? Another fanfic is at the fandom. 0 milliseconds. It's Loop mentioned Warrior Cats. Isn't that just normal volleyball? Well, I feel like it's more normal for women to play volleyball. I feel like volleyball is a girl sport. Like, I feel like if you're a man playing volleyball, it's kind of gay. I don't know. So the 21 Pilots fanfic reading? Oh god, I don't even think I could read out my 21 Pilots fanfic. I think I'd rather kill myself, actually. I think that's actually... If you read the TCal fanfic on Archive Our Own, what is the TCal fanfic? I've read some TCal fanfics on AO3. From Andy Renee versus actual Renee, though. I guess. I don't know. I like incest, but I like little sister with big brother because I can self-insert as the little sister. Anything else for some reason isn't exactly my cup of tea. I get liking it. Not judging though. Not judging though. Straight male who plays volleyball and I am gay. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Let me wrong about volleyball. Exhibit A Top Gun, rest my case. Yeah. Brocon for non-existing bros. Why wasn't I born with an older brother? Why wasn't I born with an emo older brother who we could listen to 90s grunge together? It's not fair, and I could it's not fair. It's not fair. Lose a freak and nothing has changed. Dude, I was writing Arrow Guro fanfictions about 21 Pilots when I was like 11 or 12. Like, oh, I guess I wrote My Little Pony fanfiction too. I guess I wrote My Little Pony fanfiction too, I guess. That was something that I liked. You know? Older brother application being drafted as we speak. Can never love her in that way. Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously. Remember my first VTuber experience on YouTube was watching that video where some VTubers actually explained. No, I'm pretty sure most people's first experience with HoloLive VTubers was Sakura Miko saying the N-word. Where she goes, you're a Pegasus sister? I was a Pegasus sister. I was. Actually, I think my first interaction with 4chan was on the MLP board because I was looking up Fluttershy fan art and then I saw some clapping art. Oh man, Jesus, her brain rot is strong. Ah man, you know, an MLP fanfic? I wasn't really an MLP fan. Well, I guess it was. I don't know. I just wrote about my OCs, but MLP is a blue board. Maybe it was on a different board then. I'm not sure. It was a very long time ago. I just know that I went onto an image board of some type and I saw Fluttershy and Rarity scissoring and I was like, Fluttershy and Rarity would not do that. Fluttershy wouldn't do that. So, hi. It's kind of a bad time to come on in. Seen to make Spike Harem fanfics. What? Now it's on my mind, Lupunk. Banished to trash. Oh, kind of based, honestly. Lou figure. Please do not put me in a jar. Technically, I can be 3D printed courtesy of G-Man. So I guess if you do want to put me in a jar, I guess you could. I don't want to see me in a jar though. I feel like I feel like Eve when she takes a bite of the apple. Oh, man. Are you a fan of Sunset Shimmer? I do like Sunset Shimmer. She's very cool. Brony coming out to his dad. Ooh. Take no responsibility for any drowned loos. You gave them the idea. I do kind of want to see it out of morbid curiosity. I would want to see it just because I could like be like, yeah, someone filled me in a cum jar. Because I feel like I would be flattered, but I feel like I'd also be like, what the fuck? But I feel like I'd also be very flattered, and I feel like the dedication to the grind is there, you know? It's kind of like how it's kind of the same disdain that I have against like Twitch whores, right? Because it's like, you're fucking disgusting and I don't like you, but I respect your dedication to the grind. I respect your dedication. Be flattered and block, yeah. Yeah. Turning the loo finger into an improvised explosive, that could be funny. That could be funny. The thing would be foul after a week. It could be. Yeah. Looking at Lou with tons of respect. So, I don't know. Ah, man, that could be funny. I don't know. It could be funny. But yeah, I don't know. I made MLP fanfiction on Wattpad of my Alicorn Princess OC when I was like 11 or 12. And then I made an Arrow Guro 21 Pilots fanfiction when I was also 12. Some fucked up shit, low-key. And then I kind of wrote Haikyuu fanfiction, and then I also wrote some Voltron fanfiction once. Oh, that was really embarrassing, actually. Maybe I can go back and I can read you my Voltron fanfiction, because I don't think I posted that anywhere. I think it's just sitting in my Google Docs somewhere. It was for... You guys know how, like, in early high school, they make you write a story or something as, like, one of your English units or something? One of your literature classes. They make well, didn't expect Voltron. I was a big Voltron fan. Fanfiction reading stream. Literature. But yeah, do you guys remember when they would make you do that? Because my teacher was like, okay, class, we're gonna write some stories. And so I was like, oh my god, I love this. I've been role-playing since day one on the internet, right? Like, I love role-playing. I'll just write a story, right? And I turned in a Voltron fanfiction that was 100 pages long, and the amount of pages you were supposed to turn in was 5 that I wrote in a month. Lou, you turned in ERP? No, it wasn't ERP. It was a Voltron camping AU where the paladins go to a camp and there's a serial killer. Cry when the book got closed in the last episode of MLP Gen 4? No, because I was not watching MLP by that point. I think I grew out of MLP by the... Probably like 2017, I want to say. 2017, I guess that answers the autism question. So what the teacher give you? Oh, 100. Actually, no, wait, I might have gotten expelled. Before. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Hold on, sorry, I'm old. Oh, this might have been 7th grade, actually. I think I got expelled before it could get graded. Expelled for spitting out as a school assignment. What, you guys don't have... It's not my fault, you guys just don't have the educational prowess to submit yaoi as a school assignment. Just take the and don't show this to everyone ever again. Yeah. I would submit a lot of OC stuff to my school whenever they asked me to do stuff. I think one time I have a character with a mom complex, and I wrote a story about him having a mom complex. And then submitted it also for one of these writing things. I think also while I was in middle school. I think it was like in 8th grade, but I don't think that one got finished. don't think that one got finished. So, do you think we can find the stories before? Like, no, because they're not uploaded anywhere. Kino, Lu, based. Do you think if the Coffin of Annie and Lele had a voiceover similar to Slay the Princess, better or worse for the game? I think it'd be worse. I think it'd be worse because I think one of the big reasons that people like Coffin is because they can go into it and like have, it's kind of like with self-inserts like in Persona and stuff, you can kind of imagine the characters yourself. So, how to do case study and I want a full-length screenplay. That's real. That's real. Eep, you're yapping. I'm a bit sleepy if you will. That's okay. Thank you so much, Chippy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. People doing their own voices is a lot of fun. Yeah, Chuba VAing has really helped the game. It really has. Yeah. That's why I'm so sad that Calga's gone. I can't see the people role-playing as Ashley anymore, saying the N-word. I'm very sad about it. You know, I think, you know, this may be controversial, and I don't really care if it's controversial, but God, Lele definitely said the hard R when she was younger. She might even still say it, to be honest with you. She would. She absolutely would. She absolutely would. She was a real one. She really was. Yeah. Oh, you own Ashley and say the word. I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. 1000%. You know, I actually, night chat, I'm keeping this stream on. Night chippy. I actually think if the author was to go in and that's what's gonna happen, God, I hope she pulls out like a, I hope she at least pulls out like a retard. I hope Ashley just like, you're a fucking retard, Andrew. I hope you're a fucking retard, or you're a fucking retard, Andrew. You know? I will say though, I have written some Coffin fanfiction. I just haven't posted it anywhere because I have a few, and don't get mad at me for saying this, I have a few Coffin OCs, but none of them take precedence over the main characters. They're kind of like just pieces of the story. I made a little, does it anyway? Yeah. Twitter's full of Andrew and Mom fanfic. True. Yeah, I made a little gas station character. Like, I made an OC based off of the guy from the gas station who, like, I don't know if you guys have read Tales from the Gas Station, but I kind of imagine the gas clerk to be something like that. And so this is just a part of his daily life. And it's like, yeah, there's cannibal twins that eat each other, and there's also, like, a disgusting creature monster that lives underneath this gas station. But, you know, that's just my life. You know, whatever. It happens. Watch the Creepcast on that. Oh my god, fellow Creepcast watcher! I love Creepcast. Creepcast is unironically... Oh god, I love Creepcast. Their recent episode was so good. I really liked it. The Red Tower. It was really good. About that with the wingman police officer. I don't think he was in yet. Quite yet. And then I also made another OC of when Ashley mentions the bitch battalion, I was like, oh, that could be a good little mean girl group for her to get bullied by. So I made a mean girl, and I made a little bit of fan fiction where she bullies Andrew and says that he's a sister fucker, and he's like, come on, Ashley, we're getting out of here. But he knows that he is. So episodes occurring when I'm on too. Yeah. So, have you ever read the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books? I have. I remember the one with the girl with the green lace around her neck. That one kind of fucked me up for ages, TBH. Coffin is how the world feels. It's something Emily can only do through examples that wouldn't be in her hands. Yeah, I completely agree. I think the world is really interesting and cool. TCal specific fanfic reading stream. I don't know. I just kind of miss role-playing. I'm confused. Well, it's okay. Do Andrew and Ashley get as a happy ending, or are they fucked as in the game? I don't know. Cause like, people, I'm a sucker for tragic romance. I really am. I think that's why I like TCal so much. So seeing them be happy is not exactly what I want. I kind of want a bittersweet ending where it's like they both go out together in some like big grand shootout, and it's like, Ashley, I never got to tell you this, but I've always fucking loved you from the start. I knew I'd always follow you to the ends of the earth, and now this is it. And Ashley's like, I love you too, Andrew. And then they throw a grenade at like a police squadron or something, and then they get shot down by like the ATF or something. I need them to have their own version of Ruby Ridge. Okay? And I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, you should want them to get married and have a happy ending. No! I think that's unreasonable. It's always the ATF. Taking down, yeah, Bonnie and Clyde, but incest. I agree. We got this with Sach and Such. Shots and Such was not as, it was very sad. By tragic ending, I mean, I more want them to run from the police and stuff, I guess, and I don't know. So, a true happy ending is far beyond reach. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people who are like, oh, we'll get a happy ending, I think it's copium, to be honest. As much as I love them, I just don't think it's possible. Yeah, too bitter for bittersweet, yeah. Do I have to plug my ears for coffin spoilers? Maybe. Men's romance is abandoning self to love another. Women's romance is refusing to change and dying horribly as a result. But he's hot. No, I feel like women romance is like wanting someone to love you unconditionally for who you are, I think. At least in my experience. Or at least willing to sacrifice and die with you or something. At least that's what I would consider. Like, I'm trying to think of the tropes and stuff that I like the most. And I guess maybe enemies to lovers is my favorite thing. Enemies to lovers and taboo relationships. So it's like overcoming the struggle and accepting someone for who they are, you know? Cliffhanger is the main route too, right? Yeah, cliffhanger is the main route. What do you think would be the relatively happiest ending? Something where they're happy together. Something where they can bury both Andy and Lele and they manage to be happy. Lou, what's your view on Nito Rare? Kill yourself. Cuck friends get the rope. Cuck fiends get the rope. Nirari is the woman genre? No, there's no way. Nirari friends deserve no mercy. They really don't. They really don't. I don't know. I would get too jealous for something like that. I would get too jealous. Resolve their issues. They're open and honest. Yeah. I would get too jealous for something like that. Like, I've said it before, but I've seen some of my viewers in other people's chats, and I still get a little like, you're cheating on me. So I am scared to imagine the lengths of my rage if someone was to ever cheat on me. I think I'd kill myself. I think I would kill them, I think I would kill them, bomb my local government building, and then kill myself. Where someone asked what happened to Stories and Then and Now, where you previously fought the evil witch to defeat her, and now you just marry her. We love evil women. We love evil women. Get them first, it's fine. How'd you feel if you saw them Akasupa? I feel fine. Is the birth of decal. Now there's Sach and Such ending to get the incest out of their system. Yeah. Chia me 2 times? Oh my gosh. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. People doing me wrong that I've never been in a relationship. Yeah, my family thought I was a lesbian. They think I guess, why did I say thought? They think in the current, present day that I am a lesbian because they're like, Lou, why haven't you gotten a relationship yet? Your biological clock is ticking. You should stop. You should get off of those. You should get, oh, my model stopped working. You should get off of that fucking computer. Get off of that fucking computer, Lou. It's like, Lou, you should go to church more often. 50% on Monday. I was talking about being groomable. Married to the grind. Yeah, I'm married to the grind. I'm married to the grind. Ooh. I'm married to the grind. We need Christian Lou. I am question mark a Christian? Question mark? Kind of? I don't know. It's complicated. I grew up in the church. I grew up in the Christian church, and it's complicated. I don't know. I don't know. It's complicated. It's complicated. Merkbase has tried to hook me up. It's sad. People have tried to hook me up too, and it's like, bro, I don't care. Like, I don't want to. No. No. Speaking of that, would you make a nun outfit? I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe. I don't know. It's just not a good Christian, but that's what I say I am. Yeah, I think I'd agree with you. I think I'd agree. I cheated on twice my only long-term relationship. Oh, I'm sorry. Why is your DMs closed? Mostly because I'm just trying to avoid nonsense in my DMs. That sounds mean, but before I had my DMs closed, I think you should be able to message me on Twitter if it's really important. But, before, I've had some nonsense happen in my DMs, and so I kind of just don't want to deal with it, which is, so, imagine you get spammed. Yeah, sometimes that has happened before, where I've gotten spammed. Wanting your Oshi to make it a giant 5e versus wanting your Bershi to say agreement will 2 the duality of man. What should I Limbus Company someday? A lot of people have been talking about Limbus Company. Someone did a tribute, didn't they? Craziest DMM I've ever gotten. I don't know. There's been a lot of ones of people on Twitter telling me to kill myself. I've got a lot of people on Twitter telling me to kill myself. And I've gotten a lot of people who are like... This was back when I was like really, really small. Like a single digit view. One view, Andy. Like... There was like some I don't know, some people kind of were just like, oh, well, we should be friends. And it's like, I really appreciate the sentiment. I really do. But I am trying my very best to have a healthy relationship with you all, because being parasocial hurts not only you, but me too. It hurts me too. I think that's grooming, yeah. And it's like, I'm smarter than that. Like, I know when people are trying to are up to nefarious intentions. I've been on the internet. I know this stuff. Like, I'm not, I don't know how retarded you think I am, but I'm not, you know. You had a 1-view stream 2 weeks before the 400-view TCal stream? Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! Healthy parasocial relationship. Yeah. Or manipulation. Yeah. Chat always up to nefarious deeds. Just want more friends to talk about TCal. I know, tell me about it. So we want to be submissive and gloomable forever. So, it was 12. Psh. What do you think about 4chan dying? I don't know. So many... I think it's really funny that VT was gone the day Gura announced her graduation. I will say that. I think it's really, really funny. VT couldn't have been down at a worse time. Man, I was really looking forward to all of the schizo posting. So sad. So sad. What are the odds of that? I know, right? There's like a meme where it's like you sound the trumpets depending on like different like end scenarios depending on your community. That's like a fucking was it 7 trumpets or 9 I don't remember. That's like an all the way up trumpet meme. That's like a kill yourself meme. That's like a kill yourself trumpet sounding. That the site died from the traffic. Oh, I bet. Judgment Day. Yeah. 7. Yeah, sound the 7th trumpet. Gura's graduating. It's over. I go nuking 4chan to keep the jump butts in purgatory. So, think of all the pics everyone missed out on because 4chan is down. Yeah. It's only April. Can't wait to see what else happens this year. Yeah. People don't hurt themselves and others. Dude, I bet, honestly. Gooba's graduate. 4chan literally fine. Yeah. Happy the fan art poster stayed in the background. Even viewer need alright. Come back, then make an honorary sticky to roleplay how you felt on that day, rest assured. Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Ah, man. Oh, man. La 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 lava! Chicken! Flint and steel! Watermelon thread, yeah. Yeah, oh man. Ah, man. I am Steve. Ender Pearl throws a rock at you and bashes your head in. Ender Pearl starts stoning you alive. Splint and steel throws firebomb. Thanks for streaming today, Lou. I hope I can make some of you guys feel better. At least a little bit. Not watching this shit, bro. I hope I can make some of you guys at least feel a little bit better. I know the past few days have been pretty. How am I supposed to find groomable 1 views without asp? You feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Water bucket release. Waterboard's a child. Me as a CIA agent to the fucking random Chinese man I picked up off the street who has nothing to do with the CCP whatsoever. Water bucket release. That's where we're sending all of my haters. We're sending them to Guantanamo Bay and we are going to water bucket release them. It's not the same without her. It's really not. People really underestimate her impact. Gura was so important. She was so important. Out of touch with Gura graduation, sadly. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I know a lot of you guys are Face Connect fans, me included, of course, so this is like if Pippa graduated. This is like if Pippa graduated. It's very sad. I don't even want to think about that. That would make me so sad. Like, I was already bawling my eyes out, and to think about my actual Kamiyoshi graduating. Don't invoke that evil. Don't jinx it. Here, I'll knock on wood. I'll knock on wood. Crazy face with Captain Chicken Jockey, the last post before 4chan died. Chicken Jockey! I can't believe that was the last post on 4chan ever. That's so funny. Only for it to be revealed that the entire site was being controlled by the Israeli government. That's fucking insane. Another $1 billion to Israel. Ooh, twirls my little cap thingy. I can't remember the name of it. Aw, man. Good as... Did the sob thing 3 minutes before Gura's stream got posted. I know. Chat, I was going back through my Doom stream yesterday, and I was making... People were asking me, like, oh, what are you gonna do when your Oshi graduates? And I was like, dude, if Gura ever graduates from Hololive, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. What do you know? 10 minutes later, guess what gets posted? Am I just... It's like the meme of Apollo and then the gift of prophecy to some random internet user. Monkey paw curls. Yeah, I think I said, gosh, I wish Gura streamed more often. Important announcement at 10:30 p.m. EST. So it's my fault. It's my fault. You can blame it on me. Did you see the Minecraft movie? I have seen the Minecraft movie. I'm sorry, I was aware of bad news. It's okay. It's okay. Positive news, I just got home back from a walk. Oh, well, I hope your walk was nice. Yeah, that's nice. It is a pretty nice day outside where I'm at, so I'm pretty happy. I might go to the gym or something after stream. I don't know. I'm either gonna go to the gym or I'm gonna work more on my emo model. I'm not entirely too sure. If you're streaming after coming back from the dollar store is how I found about the graduation announcement, was somehow lessen the blow from how ridiculous it was. Clarice and male suicide? Yeah. Gargur graduation, Chumbud's on suicide watch. Me too, honestly. It's snowing where I am? Snowing? Are you serious? Ugh. I would hate for it to be snowing. Dude, I hate the snow. I'm so small that even if it's just 60 outside, it feels like it's 40. It's disgusting. Canada? Oh, L, sorry. I live in the American South. Ooh, kind of. Gone forever? What's going on with that? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. 4-1 dwarf. Snow hate? Yeah. Dude, snow is so miserable. It's so fucking miserable. She's suddenly collabing left and right. Yeah. Hey, chat. Hi, Ashley Lele. Have you ever thought about doing ASMR? Your voice is pretty good. I am so sorry. I will probably never do ASMR. I'm so sorry. I will probably never do ASMR. I appreciate the sentiment, though. I like voice acting. But oh god, okay. I think ASMR is kind of a cop-out to getting popular, to be honest with you. I'm also not a huge fan of it in general. I think it promotes weird parasocial behavior. And that's not me saying parasociality. Bleh, that's not me saying, ew, parasociality, me. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. And it also will encourage, like, GFE, which I just don't think is very healthy for either of us. So, yeah. The true girlfriend experience is me yapping about my autism. Me yapping about my autistic... I'm not GFE, I'm LFE. Wait, no, I'm not GFE, I'm LSE. Little sister experience. Here, RLSE, retard little sister experience. Snowed in the Bible Belt, which a while back, which felt surreal. Yeah. Real and parasocial build. So, what? Happiest ending of T-Cow. We'll only have one sibling surviving and moving on. Just want to get out of my system. Fair enough. It's Pippa's gimmick. No! Big Brother's shirt. 07. At least I can attribute my love of Toho back to 4chan and F. True. What's the difference? So. But it would be right. You dubbing a character with your voice, like Ashley bought a new Warhammer 40k army and is asking Andrew to paint so she can face those things, but if your voice is hers. I appreciate the sentiment of your confession about your big bro fetish. It's worse. Listen, man, I can't help it. T-Cal unlocked something in me. I didn't know big bro fetish is what I needed. Okay? I didn't know. iDubbbz made a new content cop. Bro, isn't he washed? What did he even make a content cop about? Is his girlfriend done cucking him? Then I'll care about what he has to say. No. Okay. And he will defend it. It's trash political content. Yeah. People are, I don't know. Jeff is so mid, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was that a long time ago. Oh yeah. All of my heroes from 2016 are dead or washed. The only good one is Joji, and he's like gone for some reason. His greatest contribution to the internet in the past like 2 to 3 years has been fucking Dracula Flow. Sam Hyde, since it's coming out on Hyde's birthday. Really? I don't know. I don't keep up with stuff like that anymore. I used to be really focused around negativity and stuff, and I used to keep up with a lot of that, and now I'm just kind of tired of it. I feel like I've experienced it for so long at this point that I'm just like, oh no, another nothing burger. Oh dear. I think I miss Leafy. I don't know. I definitely grew up on Leafy. I remember when he was getting really popular, because I remember watching him a shit ton in 2015 and 2016. And I remember all of the SJW jokes. That's probably the reason why I am the way I am now, because of Leafy's influence, which is kind of insane, honestly. But, but hey, at least I have a chin, so get all my drama from Turkey Tom. True. It's true. I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before you even became a Temple in Civilization. That one is easily my favorite. That was easily my favorite. So... man, I don't know, man. It's just rough out here. I'm tired of all the drama and the negativity, and it's just like, man, I'm just tired. I just want to be happy and watch cute girls doing cute things and just exist, I guess. And look at my little incest siblings, and, you know, it's just rough. Telling you that he's gonna call you a slur. Ah, man. Have you ever seen that artist on Twitter who created the Tomoko x Tomoki Small big sister GF with younger stoic brother who loves her so much. A peak incest dynamic. No, not really. But only video I remember watching of his nearly burst my ears. That sounds about right, honestly. CS Ghost. Maybe I can make a Leafy is here style video one day, or a live stream. That would be funny. That would be a funny gimmick. I can CSGO surf and be like, and I can reduce the chin on my model and be like, hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, welcome back to another video, bruh. I can bring out my blue snowball that I have sitting in my closet for some period accurate voice acting. Top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm. I'm Himalayan because they know I'm him. I'm playing Valorant. No, I'd rather kill myself than play that dating game. I'm not a huge fan of dating apps. Sorry, so I won't be playing Valorant. I hope you can understand. I also don't want to glory the CCP, so I will not be playing League of Legends either. Oh, man. But this 9mm certainly was. Hey, let's fucking go. I don't know. I haven't really played many games in a while, to be honest with you. I don't really play many FPS games. Why is Valorant so full of women anyway? I don't know. It's weird nowadays because, I don't know, back in the day, I feel like on any FPS, you would just get straight slurs, and now it's like, well, now I can't call people slurs anymore. What's wrong with society? My FPS shooter game was the only place where I was allowed to. What do you mean I can't do that anymore? How else am I gonna stop from hitting my kid? How else am I gonna get out my rage so that I don't hit my young toddler? You know? Insane Germanman? Yeah, what's the point? How will chat Grimloo without the grooming game? I've always known Valorant as a dressed up Discord grooming server, yeah. Thanks for never subjecting us to the torture that is Overwatch 2 and LOL and Valorant. This is why you're the GOAT. Thank you so much, Sarge. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Arigatou. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like thank you. I really appreciate the $20 loot tax. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like FPS content is lazy if you're not good at it. For example, I would consider Doki Bird a good one if you want to go to for FPS content, right? But that's because she's actually good at it. Meanwhile, I have peaked platinum. So I don't think I have much to offer in the terms of streaming Overwatch in any capacity. Sir, the Xbox chat logs leaked! Bro, if I had some of my chat logs leaked from when I was 12 on my, like... Oh, man, on my, like, Skype account or my Discord account back then, dude, it would be so over. It would be so over. It would be so over. Pretty good at FPS games? Oh, yeah. Mute button exists for a reason. Is Overwatch broken? Yeah. Overwatch is broken because it's filled with sensitive people who... It's filled with sensitive people. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's filled with a lot of people with dyed hair who have very sensitive sensibilities. To play Sekiro. People have been requesting for me to play, like, Dark Souls-esque games. I have not played... Well, I guess I've played Dark Souls 1 for like 3 hours, but I don't think that's really playing it. I think I opened the character creator, spawned in, and then I took a nap and I left the game on for 2 hours and then I shut it off when I woke up. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to play through some Dark Souls games sometimes. Play more VNs? I've been meaning to. The True Souls experience. Didn't really get the giant popularity? I guess. I don't know. Code Vein. I have a lot of friends that were talking about Code Vein and how they really liked it. So, Lies of P? Yeah. Valorant not letting you be toxic actually hurts the simple household. How will I not 360 no-scope my wife and I can't 360 no-scope a child in game? Ultra kill? I've had a lot of people suggest ultra kill to me too. I feel like, but I've also had people say that ultra kill is very backseaty, and if there's one thing about me is that I fucking hate backseaters. People will see me not getting something right on the first try instantly, and they'll be like, okay, here's the entire solution to your problem, by the way, and then here is also all of the spoilers for the rest of the game, and it's like, bro, I need you to shut the fuck up. Shut up. Have you played Persona 3? I have. It's up on my channel. Like one of the worst offenders. Yeah. Play what you're interested in? Yeah. Code Vein is pretty solid. Maybe we could try Ultra Kill as Yaoi. Never mind. Never mind. Hey Alexa, remind me to play remind me to buy Ultra Kill after the stream. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh man. BioShock? I actually have never played BioShock before. Played Trails in the Sky? Get good game for sure. My understanding is that the Twitter side of the community is very vocal for Ultra Kill, but I don't know. Interesting, interesting. I'm trying to think of other games. I've played Hotline Miami before, and I guess I played that to completion pretty much. So I don't think I'm against hard games. It's just that I will rage. I don't think people come to me for being chaotic necessarily. I'm more just quote unquote based or whatever. I don't know. I'm almost done. Oh, congratulations. RPGs be more a good thing. Yeah, but RPGs aren't really good stream games, I feel like. I really like survival horror games. Or just survival games in general. I got really addicted to Subnautica when I played that on stream. That was really, really fun. I love Subnautica. Based on what? Yeah. I don't know. Funny anger and straight suffering. Yeah. Like I'm in the group chat with my actual friends. Yay! That's kind of how I want the streams to feel. Just like relatable, like you're just hanging out with like a friend, I guess, you know? I hope that's how it feels. I feel like that's what I want to be from this. Have you played any I have. Yeah, I've played pretty much all of the Danganronpa games. I know Kill Cure is a fan project that's getting pretty popular. I've thought about maybe playing it on stream. I'm not entirely too sure, but I don't know. It's just if you guys want to see it. It's technically visual novel stuff, so if you guys would be interested in that, you'd have to let me know. Second, Darkwood. Ooh, I actually have been intending to play Darkwood for some time now. I've heard that one's really, really, really good. Oh man, you just reminded me that existed. Maybe I'll play that next week. Maybe I'll play Darkwood next week, yeah. Because I don't know, I need my horror fix. Single player Tarkov? Is there a campaign? Does Tarkov have a campaign? I tried to play Stalker on stream and I almost doxed myself. Because I was playing the original one and it says like your computer save name and it's like, oh, okay. That's just one of my family members' names right there in the open. So that stream got nuked. Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 1, V3. Yeah, I feel like that's the main consensus. Have fix for that. You did. 100 Line is coming out soon. That's from the Danganronpa guy. Yeah, but I don't know. I know Tribe 9 came out, but I don't really feel like playing another gacha game, to be honest. In another room, and I'm waiting for him to yell. He's afraid of horror anime and doesn't know how gruesome it is. Thought about a stream of scrolling Instagram reels. I'd have to curate my feed. I have thought about it though. The issue is that my Instagram feed is literally just people dying. And racism. And the N-word. Kill Yourself, play War Thunder, by the way. See, every time 9/11 keeps coming up, I always want to play War Thunder on 9/11, but then something happens and I'm not able to play War Thunder and it sucks. Oh my god. Just like your stream then. It's the best part. I was gonna play Microsoft Flight Simulator on 9/11, and then I realized that it's like 500 gigabytes, and I was like, hey, what the fuck? Why does this game take up so much storage? So I just didn't end up playing it. But I don't know, maybe we can do War Thunder for 9/11 this year. Do not play War Thunder. Umari got bullied into quitting. You're kidding. I wish she cannot be this based. Inspired by 9/11. How many opinions on Shin Godzilla? Isn't that the newest one that came out? Try to learn the 500-page manual? Fuck no, dude. I've played a little bit of VTOL VR. I've actually played more VTOL VR than I have War Thunder. How many hours do I have in War Thunder? Probably like 5 or 6. I don't have that many in War Thunder. But I have played VTOL VR because I had a friend who was like, yo, Lou, hop on VTOL VR. I need someone to help me pilot this plane. And I was like, okay. And so I just learned how to fucking play the game, I guess. If you try to do 9/11, there's no way. Tactical game like Ready or Not? I've been thinking about it. Military LARP is very toxic for some reason. Let me learn how to pilot. You know, the good thing about doing that is that I went to a science center a few weeks ago with some family members, and they had a flight sim there, like an accurate flight sim that you could do for like 5 minutes or something. And I got like 30 kills in the flight sim, and I made leaderboard for the day. I was like first place or something, so it was like first place or something, so I don't know, I guess that was kind of useful. It was nice. Crusader Kings 3, there's an inbreeding mechanic. Wow, we gotta play it. You mean crashes? No, killing other people. How do you start being a VTuber? Oh. It depends. What do you want advice on? It's kind of a hard question, because do you know the AIM-M, a heat-seeking missile, is older than most of your grandparents? Oh, look, a civilian airliner. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ah, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. If you wanted to start being a VTuber, I guess have a good stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I might end in about 15 minutes anyways, so yeah. Airbusses are funnier? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, you see a lot of these people on, especially like Twitter and stuff, having these fancy debuts and whatnot, and I think that's retarded. I think you should not. I think if you want to become a VTuber, you don't know how to animate it and stuff, there are pre-made models that you can buy off of Booth, or you could make your own model in something like Vroid. I would personally not get anything commissioned or make anything yourself until you know this is something you want to do. Like, it is something that you will stick with for a while, because VTubing is a very big monetary investment. It is a huge monetary investment unless you can make everything yourself. You can go on booth.pn, and you can find a ton of one-time usage VTuber models that you can purchase for like $50. And as long as you have a good computer, like you'd be fine. And time sync, yeah. If you make big boy money, then sure, but I just start as a PNG tuber? Yeah, you could even start as a PNG tuber, really. You could go on something like NECA or P-Crew, and you could make a character on there, and you could make a PNG tuber. I see so many people jumping into VTubing, and they're like, I see so many people jumping into VTubing, and they're like, oh, well, this is gonna be something I'm gonna do forever, so I'm just gonna dump a shit ton of money in it. And it's like, I just don't think that's right. And I also will say, more than graphics or anything, or any type of visual fidelity, have good audio. People will be listening to your audio, so they want you to have good audio. People aren't looking at your face, so there's no need, right? As long as you have good audio, I think you'll be fine. Do ASMR GFE only things? I don't know, I can't in good faith recommend that. I mean, you're not wrong. It's easy money, but is that truly the way you want to take? AV Tech IRL here, can confirm. Really? Most time we're doing something inside and listening. So, more than any of the assets, focus on your audio heavily. But I can't sell crack for easy money. Yeah, I can't in good faith recommend doing any type of ASMR, GFE. Like, yeah, is it worth the dignity loss? That's a good way of putting it, Chippy B. Is it worth the dignity loss that comes from that? Because, you know, a lot of people ask me, they're like, oh, Lou, you should do ASMR. Lou, you should post body pics. And I talk about it all the time, and it's just like, no, like, I don't want to sacrifice my dignity for what maybe, like, what, an extra $200, $300 a month. And it's just like I don't know. I'd rather keep my self-image intact and not, like, sell myself. I don't know why so many women push this narrative that's like, oh, well, selling yourself on the internet is not sex work, and it's actually extremely positive, and it's actually women empowerment, when really, it's just people fucking buying you and treating you like a commodity, and it's just like, what the fuck, Richard? And it's like, I don't know, I don't get it. I will never do stuff like that. I will never do stuff like that. I respect myself too highly. I think I can be entertaining without having to show my body. I respect myself. Thank you for not doing that. You're welcome. Base. Ah, man, oh man. Show fanfics. Stream downstream damage potential. Yeah, like, I've seen people do the GFE stuff, and then as soon as they switch out from not wanting to do the GFE stuff because it inevitably burns them out, they're like, wait, where did all my viewers go? And it's like, dude, like, what did you expect? Like, Achilles pick, please. And you get a bunch of freaks in chat. Yeah, and that's not what I want. I like my level-headed fans as it is now. Like, I don't mind if some of you are coomers and you want to, like, not fetishize, like, fantasize. That's fine, but do it in your own time. I won't do anything to encourage it or whatever. But if that's something you want to do, then fine. I don't really care. It's not like it's me, it's just my character. And besides, if it's really good drawn porn, then I don't fucking care, because I'm gonna look at that shit and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen, I'll do it in chat and on stream only. Oh, yeah. Luo. Wait, I like that. I like Luo. Luo. Chat reflects the streamer. Well, if chat reflects the streamer and I'm level-headed, then that means all of you are level-headed too, which means that I have a good community. So, ha 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 ha. Whoa, Luani. Whoa, Luani. What are you, scared of a little four-letter word? Scared of a little four-letter word. So, I don't know. How we have devolved, yeah. I don't know. Gura, Neil. I know, she was so based for that. You did your fanfic as an assignment. I don't know. You know what? Speaking of that, you know what's so weird to me is that nowadays, lolly has inherently sexual, like, connotations, which is so weird because when I grew up in the anime community, lolly could have sexual connotations, but it also just meant anime girl that is young looking. Anime girl that is young looking. And apparently that changed at some point, you know? Apparently that changed at some point. I was just like, like, what do you mean? I swear in 2017, 2018, I swear that was like a normal thing. Yeah, it was just a character archetype. And now it's just like, oh, well, you're evil. Kirsten said the same thing long ago. Yeah, exactly. It's like how people are like, oh, well, you can't say trap. Trap is a slur. No, trap just means that it's a anime boy that looks like an anime girl. It doesn't mean anything other than that. You never had? Yeah, exactly. Said it in a video. That's how you know it's okay to say. Because it's true. It's true. Be my Oshi otherwise. That's true. Part of the normalification of the hobby. Hoodweebs ruined everything. Hoodweebs ruined everything. Hoodweebs ruined everything. I hate hoodweebs. So tricky that. Oh god. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. You can really tell who just got into anime and who has not been into anime for a very long time. You can really tell. Hoodweeb, people who like Naruto and Dragon Ball and then like post the shitty Dragon Ball reaction images, you know? And they're like, Demon Slayer is so good, when Demon Slayer is the most mid shit known to man. I can't, people will come up to me and be like, oh, Demon Slayer is like the best fucking anime. Demon Slayer is so fucking good. Bro, have you watched literally any other shonen? Have you watched literally any other shonen? Let me, I just said that. Yeah, I'm bouncing off of you saying that. It's like, have you seen any other fucking shonen? Yeah, like, the art is good, but the story is so fucking ass. It's so mid. Like, the animation. Okay, UFO Table has good animation. UFO Table has good animation, but I don't think the animation itself can save it from being mid. It's mid. I've seen so much shonen that by the time Demon Slayer aired, I was like, dude, I've already seen this a billion times. Skip. Skip. You know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me being an elitist because I like Hunter x Hunter, but... Punishing Grey Raven? I remember when that came out. Isn't that Kuro Games' copy of Honkai Impact 3rd? Is what the people are complimenting rather than the actual story. Another example, My Hero Academia. Okay, I feel like the first 2 arcs were good. I felt like I enjoyed My Hero up until the Sports Academy thing, and then I didn't really watch it anymore. DBZ will always be in my heart, but it's hardly high art. Yeah, I don't know. I never watched DBZ growing up or anything. Yeah, I love her looks. Hunter x Hunter, of course. Okay, well, Hunter x Hunter is actually good. Hunter x Hunter is actually good, so, you know. Tournament arc. Listen, the tournament arc was unironically good, okay? The tournament arc was unironically good. Killua's base. Yeah, Killua is so awesome. I love Killua. I love Neferpito. Neferpito is one of my favorite characters in anime of all time. I love Neferpito. She's so cool. Required to be hooked to shonen slop I5 and then complain when there's any fan service and something like Fire Force. I know, right? People are like, oh, well, Fire Force is a gooner show. Fire Force is for gooners. And it's like, bro, you're watching anime shonen. What do you mean? Someone get these motherfuckers anime from the fucking 2000s, bro. They're gonna explode. Someone show these motherfuckers, like, Soul Eater. They'll fucking explode and die. Oh my god. Mecha? Yeah! oh my god. Persona? Persona's good. The anime, Persona 5 anime is not very good. Soul Eater was pretty good. Yeah, Soul Eater's pretty good. Free speech isn't that great? I think not everyone should be allowed to live. Terribly overused buzzwords, dude. Yeah, because goon back in the day meant just to be silly. Now it means you're like a freak and you masturbate all the time. Silent voice, yeah, silent voice is peak. Boku no Hero done right. I haven't actually seen that one quite yet. Heavy emphasis on maybe. Monster's very good. Oh yeah, Monster is peak. Monster is peak actually. Persona 3 movies, I have not seen them. It's been a really long time since I've actually watched anime in full. What is the last, like, full anime that I've watched? I've been rewatching through Soul Eater recently. It's been pretty good. Rewatched Haikyuu in the beginning of this year. What's, like, the newest thing that I've watched, though? I guess maybe, like, either Frieren or Bocchi, maybe? Ergo Proxy? Yeah, Ergo Roxy is really good. Poopa got a terrible anime adaptation? True. Do you play Persona 3, 4, and 5? I'm just gonna say this. I don't think Persona is a good streaming game. I've already played a little bit of Persona on stream, and it's just too long. It's too long to be a good streaming game and keep audiences engaged. So, rewatched Angel Beats today. Why did I do this to myself? Really? The day after Gura's graduation is when you decided to watch Angel Beats. You're right. You did do that to yourself. You seen Dandadan? Yes, I have seen Dandadan. Why the fuck did that not come in my head? Dandadan is fucking amazing. I read it when the manga first came out. I've been reading Dandadan for a very long time, so when I heard it was getting an anime adaptation, I was like, oh, Dandadan because Okarun and Momo were so cute. Ever watch Moonphase? Madoka Magica's goated? True. You know what's also... Okay, I have a hot take. And some Twitter tards may kill me for this one. Magical Girl Site is funny. Magical Girl Site is funny and good. You seen Death Note? Yes, but I didn't really like it. Even though I have all of Death Note. I have all of the black edition of Death Note because my friend gave me her entire collection of Death Note. So... Seen Boku no Pico? I grew up on the internet. What do you fucking think? Of course I fucking seen Boku no Pico. Of course. Of course. I feel like a bunch of stuff crammed together in a way I don't enjoy. Fair enough, fair enough. So it was actually better than it had any right to be. It really was. Anime Girl Site is so funny. Heaven's Lost Property? Oh, I love Heaven's Lost Property. That one was so fun. That one was so fun. Even Baki? Oh. I have not seen Baki, I'm sorry. Had my chance during COVID to watch whatever that I wanted and fumbled it. That's when I watched Hunter x Hunter. I watched all of Hunter x Hunter in 3-4 days? One man, one jar. Yes. Yes, I've seen Two Girls, One Cup. Yes, I've seen One Man, One Jar. Yes, I've seen... I don't know. Probably everything. Dude, I literally lived on shock sites for a while. I've seen everything. I remember one of my earliest Discord conversations when I got Discord for the first time was someone being like, dude, do you want to see a My Little Pony porn game? And I was like, dude, that sounds so funny. And so we played Banned from Equestria together. Ah, man. Oh, man. Have you run the gauntlet? I did when I was younger, yeah. Yeah. Panty and stocking? Duh. Yuki Yuna is a hero! Oh my god, yeah. That one was so good. She was one of those girls, unlike the other girls talking with people, she looked in gore. Jesus, My Little Pony, what? Yeah. Yeah. I saw South Park porn. Ugh. I like South Park, though. Banned from Equestria mentioned. Need some time to self-reflect. Hi, Bane. Haven't seen that one. Not yet. Hi, Bane. I don't know that one. Sorry. I don't know that one. TCal NSFW, unfortunately. With how much Reddit retards spam TCal porn on their fucking subreddit, unfortunately I have seen it. And the worst part is, a lot of it's AI generated and really fucking ugly. People will draw the worst anatomical porn known to man and post on the TCal subreddit, and then they'll be like, oh, this is fucking amazing, bro. This is amazing. Bro, I have a bone to pick. I have a bone to pick. Y'all are gooners, and it's fucking weird. Y'all are gooners, and it's fucking weird. TCal Reddit has AI slop banned. Yeah, but some of it still gets through sometimes. They banned NSFW. Not anymore. Not anymore. Hope you feel better. Good night, chat. Thank you, Lars. See you later. Macross. Macross is good. Who makes so much good NSFW of TCal you wouldn't believe. Listen. If it is good drawn porn, fine. But some of the poorly drawn shit is just so, like, gross and disgusting. And it's just like, you guys are fucking degenerates, TBH. And it's just, I don't know, I don't like opening my Reddit because I'm subscribed to a lot of Reddit things where it's like, it also uses NSFW filters, but like I'm on a subreddit called r/medical gore because I like to just look at people's wounds and injuries, which I know, big whoop coming from me. I fucking hate NSFW, but I look at fucking gore for fun anyways. I don't know, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I wouldn't even call it ethical gooning because realistically, I don't care that much. It's just annoying because I want to see good fan art and then I just see fucking slop posted. And it's like, this is the ugliest fucking art I have ever seen. If you're gonna post porn, can it at least be good porn? Can it at least be good porn? AI art can be good, but it's really rare. I don't hate AI art. I don't hate it. There's a time and a place for it. It's just that, like, like, there's so much AI of TCal that I can get a little annoyed with that sometimes. Just because it's like, man, like, I don't want to always look at AI art. I want to look at real people's creations and stuff, too. You know? Draw well, got I. So, yeah, there's no soul in it. There's no soul. It's a problem. It becomes slop. Yeah. Open an NSFW? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will never be doing an NSFW channel. Ever. Fuck that. So, slight variations of the same picture repeated hundreds of times. Yeah. Wanna be art critic on Pinterest? Eh? So, yeah, I'm sorry. No. I will never... Yeah, no NSFW channel, sorry. You guys can post porn elsewhere. Surprised you haven't been demonetized. Me neither. Or demonized or demonetized? 99% of TCal art was AI slop and I hated it. No Luani. Whoa. So, I don't know. When artists are not being professional, their commissions are not open, go so all months. With update, just fire up the AI. I think that's fair. It's more of just like, when it's the same images being spammed over and over and over, that's when I start to dislike it. But I can understand why you would use it, why you would use AI. I don't hate it. But I also don't love it either. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I enjoy the NSFW art, which is the worst part. Polydrawn NSFW is better than the AI slop. Porn in as many communities as possible. Because a lot of people are porn brain rotted. That's like I feel like this is a really big problem, especially in the VTuber community. There's so many people who have their like porn encouraged and stuff, and I don't want to be a prude or anything. But it's like so many people have porn addictions and stuff just like pushed forward by these women, and then these women feed into it, and then they're all parasocial and they make money off of people's porn addictions and all this nonsense, and it's just like, ugh, it's just gross. You know? I don't know. I guess that's just my opinion, but I don't know. Maybe that's not what people want to hear, but I don't really care. I think there's a severe porn addiction problem, especially within our youth, and honestly, I'm kind of tired of seeing it. Don't ask me for my opinions on anything sex related because I will sound like a fucking nun. I have friends that talk about hooking up and stuff, right? Because I'm just like in college, right? So I have friends that talk about that kind of stuff, and every time they talk about it, I'm just like, ew, why would you want to do that to yourself? Don't you have any self-respect? You know? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been so... Maybe it's a me problem. I don't know. But still. Never enjoyed them? Yeah. It's just gross. I don't know. Thoughts on incest, ma'am? Yeah, I'm acting like the beacon of purity and morality, and I'm like, whoa, incest! Whoa, Luani! I don't know. TCal subreddit was really good when episode 2 released, then it got good again after when Decay released, and NSFW was banned for a while. Yeah. I don't know, I don't know, it's just not my favorite thing in the world. Maybe it's just because I am an artist, so I look at the really poorly drawn NSFW and I'm like, this looks like ass. How could anyone ever jerk off to this? How could anyone ever fucking jerk to this shit? This looks like garbage. So, I don't know. Look at the good ones? No, I just look whatever pops up on my Reddit feed. Because sometimes I'll just be scrolling in public. Goon to Luani. You can goon to Luani. That's fine. Poorly drawn NSFW is the corner of any fandom. Sauce or Lost stream? What the fuck would that even entail? What would a sauce or Lost stream even entail? In public? Yes. Yes, I look at r/medical gore in public. No, I don't give a fuck. Ah, man. Wish I was not a gooner. Which is ironic because I'm a Muslim. Being clean the most. It's okay, bro. Porn addiction is a real thing. Porn addiction is a real thing that a lot of people struggle with. I don't think anyone should feel dirty. I think it's just people should be able to regulate themselves more. Public would mean you go outside. I do go outside! I do go outside. But yeah, I don't know. Get help and suppress. True, true, true. Part of internet addiction, if we're being honest. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I know a lot of women who are chronically online, but I don't think they have a porn addiction. Left a room in decades. I literally left this morning to go to class. And I'm probably gonna, I don't know, depending on if I want to eat something or not, I might go to the gym later, to be honest with you. I kind of want to do some planks. I want to exercise a little bit. You feel any better? I feel a lot better. Chat, I feel a lot better. Thank you guys for being on the stream. I feel a lot better. Oh, I just looked up at my Gura and Android. I'm gonna kill myself. I just looked at my Gura and Android. I'm killing myself. 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 Exercise stream? I could do one of those, what is it called? The Ring Fit stream? That could be fun. Ring Fit stream could be fun. You can't avoid sexualization these days. Nope, nope, nope. I don't really care if people want to sexualize me, I guess. That's fine. I won't do anything to encourage it. But if you guys want to, I mean, I don't really care all that much. Ultimately, it's not me, it's a character. I feel like it would be much weirder if I was, like, showing my face or something. Kind of like how people do the AI deepfakes and stuff. I think that's just odd. You know? Get a medicine ball and do Russian twist while holding it. Get the loo abs back. I already do those. I'll do 30 Russian twists on each side. Have you seen the Hatsune Miku? I haven't seen the Hatsune Miku movie yet, but I'm hoping to see it this weekend. Hoping to see it either this weekend or next Tuesday at some point. Those people would get into that one. Really? I thought it was just an exercising thing. Is it not? I'm gonna watch it tomorrow so I won't spoil anything. Ooh. Would you have a tattoo of Tikal? Maybe. Maybe, but it would have to be something very small and unnoticeable. I'm a big fan of 21 Pilots, and so I've thought about getting a specific 21 Pilots tattoo on my finger that's pretty not noticeable. I don't have any tattoos or anything. I have a few piercings, but... Have you seen the Ring Fit streams? I know there's the one clip of Gura where she's, like, heaving really hard while pushing on the thing. A lot of panting people are into that. Wait, oh. Oh. I see. I see. Borderline ASMR? I see. I see. Okay. Yep. Alright, never mind. So do a Ring Fit stream, yeah! Well, that's the thing. I really don't, like, make noise when I work out or anything, so I was thinking about doing a Miku boxing stream, like with the Miku game where you box with Hatsune Miku. Guys, why did you tell her? After RFA, she tried to stand up and immediately yelped in pain. Okay, well, I'm also extremely fit in real life. My abs have been coming back very slowly because I've been doing a shit ton of cardio at the gym recently, so. And I'm getting my K-pop thigh gap back, which is exciting. Play Just Dance? Just Dance would be fun too if I won't get copyright struck. Yeah, I was actually, for the past few weeks, I've been doing like, maybe like 30 minutes on Stairmaster and burning like 200 calories or something. So, K-pop thigh gap, yeah. You just look up K-pop idols, like girl K-pop idols. Miku boxing with Mokopi trackers, yeah, that could be so much fun. Make a video of how you ran out of content, then do a stream reacting to the video. Guys, no way! I can't believe this video. I'm pointing my finger back like that one sword jack. Guys, no way! I can't believe. Oh, wait. It's not tracking.
I can't believe this fucking this VTuber ran out of content, guys. What the fuck?
Take a walk, I burn like 200 calories. What? Well, then maybe I'm burning more. Maybe I'm burning more than I thought I was, because I'll be doing the Stairmaster on like level 8 and it says I burn like 200 calories and I'll either get somewhere. I know I've done 1,000 steps on the Stairmaster in 10 minutes. So I am scared to know what I would do in 30. Jogging burns it more. I see. So, but yeah, I don't know. Proportional to your weight? Well, I'm 4'11" and about... Hold on, wait. I can weigh myself right now. I'm gonna weigh myself. Chat, I'm gonna weigh myself. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Time for the eating disorder weighing. Let's see here. Chat, do you guys have any guesses? Do you guys have any guesses? Do you guys have any guesses? Please use KG. I don't even know if I can. Andy and Lele Vaughn, first of all, great voice acting. Thank you. All right. I'm stepping on. How much am I gonna weigh? Chat, 104. I'm a fat ass. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, man. Well, I guess it's time to stop eating. KG? Does anyone have a KG translation of that? That's gotta be either like 49 or 50 kg, right? Muscle weighs more than fat? Yeah. We're like, literally. 104 at 4'11" isn't bad, is it? No. Technically, it's the normal BMI weight, but still, I'd like to be down to 95. Back when I was in high school and I did weightlifting regularly and I was like on the track team and stuff, I was like 95 pounds and I want to get down back to that. You're 4'1". No, I'm 4'11". I'm 4'11". Expecting you to be like 80 pounds. You did? Mm-hmm. There was one point when I was really in shape and I weighed like 95 pounds. I think I deadlifted like 160, 170, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. So, I was still pretty strong. I was just small. But I was also a really good track runner, so I just, you know, lifting with one hand, probably. If it helps any, my deadlift was that, but, or maybe it was my squat. I think it was my squat. Chat, I think it was squats. 1 rep or for sets? I think it was my max. I think that was my max, but for reps, I think it was like 130, 140, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. It was just like a few years ago. It was a few years ago. Max squat was like 245. Well, you also have to keep in mind that I could run a 100-meter dash in like 13 seconds. So my record was like 13 flat or something. If I kept running, I probably could have gotten to 12 or something. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible, especially for being a girl. So I could outrun some of the guys. So it wasn't terrible, but you know. And throw Lou. See, if it helps any, I could barely lift the bar, like, whenever I was benching. Secretly Stacy over here. Which made me so insecure. Don't be insecure. I've been doing sports since I was young. I've really good at short distance running. She may care more about video games. Me too! No, because it kind of sucked, right? Because everyone on my sports teams were usually Stacy's and stuff. Like, I never made any, like, friendships, and I never talked to anybody. I kind of just did my thing and left, because I was more interested in the online stuff that I was doing, because I just couldn't relate to any of them. Like, they'd be like, oh my god, do you want to go, like, to Sephora or something after? And I was like, fuck no. Dude, I'm hopping on Roblox. Dude, I'm hopping on Roblox Warrior Cats. Fuck off. I'm role-playing after this shit. Until a few years ago. Really? I don't know. I did tennis. I've actually done a lot of sports. Let me think. I've done gymnastics, even though I can't touch my toes. I did tennis. I was really, really, really good at tennis, but I had to stop once I had a brain tumor. I've done basketball. I've done golf. I've done swimming. I've done track and field. That was what I was best at. I did pole vaulting in track and field. I think I got like 9 feet or something in pole vaulting. That was fun. I did short and medium distance running. I wasn't terrible at either of them. Trying to think of other things. I did soccer at one point. So chess is points. I guess. Courage to join track and wrestling myself, but didn't ever join for that exact reason. Didn't really care for those people. Yeah, me neither. It made it really hard. Because I wasn't exactly very well liked, just because I didn't really fit in with a whole bunch of people, I never really got the same opportunities, even though my stats were better than them. Like, I was faster than all the other girls on my team. I was the fastest girl on our team, and yet, during my senior year, I got subbed out because of some petty bullshit drama or whatever, and it was just retarded. So, it was just retarded. Bench 225, so no one actually expects you like visual novels. Yeah, Nepo bullshit, basically. It was a small school, and that's why I was kind of envious of people who have bigger schools, because at small schools, everything is run on who you know and what your last name is. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, and I feel like it's kind of that way in the real world as well, but everything is based off of who you know and who your family is, and it's frustrating, you know. Fat people burn more calories while exercising, but I guess I'm just big boned. I don't know. Interesting. So 5'7" and 130 pounds like 3 years ago, and I'm 174. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We can all get better together, chat. We can all get better together. I know I've been going to the gym recently, so I don't know if you guys want to start going to the gyms on Tuesday and Thursdays. We can make it a Loot Channel thing. We can all get better. You can do it! I believe in you. Legit the only non-Nepo hire at my company. It's insane. And was still not liked, so I just stopped talking to people. Often thought, clicks, what time would it be? What times do I usually go? I usually go at like 9:30 a.m. 10 a.m. and I exercise for about an hour and then I go home. I'll do 30 minutes on Stairmaster and then usually 30 minutes of core workout. So, because I really want my motivation for it. We're all gonna be we're gonna be fit, bros. We're gonna be fit. We could make a gym channel on the Discord. That would be fun. We could all inspire each other to get gains. Wait, what? Brain tumor? Oh yeah, I had a brain tumor when I was 12 too. I've been working out at home regularly for a while now. I think the only thing that's holding me back at this point is diet. Yeah, I don't have access to a lot of healthy food, so I think that's also my big thing. But I've been trying to lose weight. So for that, you kind of need to be in a calorie deficit. And because I'm so small, I can barely eat anything. I think my maximum is like 1,300 calories a day or something. It's kind of bad. She's gibbed arms. So, is it gone or you kept it as a souvenir? It's gone. It's in a lab or something. Brain rot manifested physically. Yeah. Yeah. It's why I had to stop doing so many sports originally. It's also why I became obsessed with Voltron. Dining halls were OP for healthy, consistent food? Really? I feel like they're the opposite in my chance. Like, we have, I guess, food, but like, people have seen dead spiders in the salad ranch, and so I'm kind of just like, I don't know if I trust it. I know there have been documented pictures that I have seen of someone looking at broccoli that was served in our dining hall, and there were maggots on it, and I was like, no, I love broccoli. How do I know what my weight is supposed to be based on my height? You can look up a BMI calculator. Fitness info too. Yeah. I just get fast food all the time. Luckily, I haven't fallen into the pit trap of fast food, but I can understand how people would fall into the pit trap of fast food. It makes sense. So, base broccoli. Broccoli is so good! I'm convinced if people don't like vegetables, it's just because you haven't had good vegetables, to be quite frank with you. I'm pretty sure it's because you haven't had good vegetables.
Fast food is a killer for me. Me too. Me too. As long as the macros are fine, I guess. It's not very good because it doesn't understand muscle fat differences. This is true. Thank you, Sarge. Thank you for mentioning that. I was gonna mention that, but then I got caught up reading chat, so I appreciate it. But yes, very true, very true. Remember, chat, you could be really skinny but really unhealthy. Enjoy salads. To be not as a big fan of vegetables. Salads are good too. I would just replace the lettuce with spinach. Anytime I get a sandwich, I usually try to get a wrap and then put spinach on it. And I try to eat avocado and stuff too, because it not only does it help you keep you fuller longer, but it's better for you than, like, you know, fried stuff that also has the same amount of calories and stuff. Put me in normal, then you're probably good. I wouldn't worry too much, you know? My devil is pasta. Oh no. Vegetable soup, then turn into vegetable chowder is fantastic. Yeah, like, veggies taste good. You just have to cook them properly. I promise you, chat. If you've never had roasted butter Brussels sprouts before, you're losing. You're losing. You're actually losing. Cheddar broccoli soup. Oh, cheddar broccoli soup sounds so good. My little inklet brother keeps calling me fat because of my BMI. When every other person I know keeps calling me paper thin. Probably. You're not fat. That's not even fat. Oh, lanklet is so upsetting. What the hell? Kebab and it works. Veggies have never tasted good. I feel like the butter makes it unhealthy. Oh yeah, but it definitely makes it better to eat. I mean, would you rather eat a McDonald's Big Mac? Or would you rather have butter Brussels sprouts? I feel like the butter, well, it's still gonna be a little bit unhealthy. It's not as bad for you as, like, you know, butter Brussels sprouts. Answer maybe solving a Rubik's Cube. I would never do it. Hate salads when I was a stick and didn't exercise. Now Cobb salads are one of my favorite. Salads are so yummy. Salads are delicious, and I completely agree. Cobb salads are amazing. 120 at 6'5" is legit underweight. Looks like he came from a concentration camp. You should start telling him that he looks like he came from a concentration camp. And one had 10 because of the eating disorder. I'm just hoping it slowly gets better over time. I believe in you, bro. I know what it's like. I know what it's like, and it's really hard. I know what it's like, and it's really hard. I believe in you, bro. During my senior year of high school, there was a moment in time where I genuinely hated the way I looked, and I was like, I'm gonna only eat 100 calories a day. And when that impacted my performance, I was like, what do you mean that impacted my performance? And now I don't do that anymore. So I understand what it's like. It's bad. You know? Cobb salad is bacon and egg dish with salad on the side. Yeah, but it's still yummy. Bacon and egg are better than what you could be eating. Whole year where the smell of cooking meat made me sick, but it tastes like the usual. Huh, that's weird. Anti-eating? You're anti-eating. Calorie deficits plus exercise equals effective weight loss. This is true. This is true. This is true. And also weight fluctuates, so I don't know, I won't be too worried. You know? Most veggies with olive oil and salt and pepper is good for just about anything. I completely agree. If there's one thing my high school cooking class taught me, it is that you can make anything taste good if you give it enough oil and salt and pepper. Or I could just eat anything I wanted because I was active and social. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to that point where I can't eat anything anymore, and it's making me really sad because there used to be... Connie! There used to be... Sorry, my brain got hijacked for a moment there. There used to be a point where I could just eat anything when I was younger. Like my... I keep bringing up high school memories, but I guess it's just because it's the most recent, like, memories I have of stuff. Brain was crammed up by Connie. So-called free thinkers went, whoa! Amen. But... I don't know, I remember one time I was coming home from a track meet, and we got McDonald's and stuff, and my teacher looked at me weird because I had just eaten a Big Mac, a 20-piece McNugget, a large fry, and a large vanilla shake, and he was like, how did you eat all of that? And I was like, I don't know, I was hungry! I was hungry! So, Based in hungry build. Yeah. Based in hungry build. Became called an eating disorder because every calorie was tracked down to the oils. Oh, man. Well, if it's any consolation, I know what it's like, bros, and you're not alone. For some reason, I feel like there's a very severe lack of health regarding men having eating disorders and stuff, and I feel like it's something that should be talked about more because I think it's a lot more common than people think it is. So, but don't worry, you're seen, you're heard. It's allowed as a charm point. Dropped off when I was 25. Man, oh, do I miss it. Oh, well, when I turn 25, I'll have to keep that in mind. When I turn 25, I'll have to keep off the, I'll have to remember that. Thank you. And can't gain weight. Oh my gosh, no way. Quit drinking sodas. Yeah, if you quit drinking sodas, your life will be so much better, unironically. You're younger than 25? Yes. Yes. I'm still an undergrad. I'm still an undergrad. So, nah, she's 40. True. Drink water. How about I level with you? How about we call it in the middle and I'll drink gamer subs with water, or water with gamer subs in it. You're younger than me. Not over 25. Anything else takes too much time to acquire? True. But that motherfucker has a six-pack. He probably doesn't eat anything. I'm almost a fourth year in undergrad. What the fuck? Water with lemon, good for the liver. Is it really? He doesn't diet or anything either. Maybe he just has naturally good genetics. I know some people are just kind of weird like that. I know most of my family is like naturally small and skinny. Like I think my mom weighs like 90 pounds, but she's also like 60. And I know my grandma was like 80 pounds and like 4'9" when she passed away. So I think it's only downhill from here, quite literally. I think it is only downhill from here. But then again, we're also like small Irish women. We're also all small Irish women. So, you know. Luli Baba. So, Granny Lou. Yeah. Hydration and vitamin C. Well, vitamin C is probably good for you. 100 to 115 every other week, lol. True. Irish, I'm on topping! I actually don't know what I am. Lou's Irish American? I think my grandma immigrated from Ireland. I think. So, I don't know, but I've never been to Ireland. I'm American. I'm American, bitch. Caw. I have guns, and I have no intention to give those motherfuckers up. I bleed red, white, and blue, motherfucker. Give me a fucking Budweiser. Lou, do you speak Portuguese? No. Nihongo wo hanasemasu. Shall not be infringed. Very likely you're German. No, I don't think we're German. We're pretty Irish. I'm like 90% sure. I'm either Irish or Welsh, something like that. Zero sugar soda is probably the only plus side of having the beaties. Honestly goes down easier since it's not as nearly syrup-like. True. Blue range stream when? Funny enough, I was thinking about doing a video where I go to the range and I try shooting stuff. I would love to do that. One of my dad's old friends had a shooting range in his backyard. So we would go over to his house all the time and shoot, but he doesn't live there anymore, so we don't have that access anymore. He lives kind of far away now. Yeah, we would go all the time over to his house and do some shooting because he lived on like some big golf course where it was like allowed or whatever. And, yeah. But I haven't shot anything in a really long time. Sounds fun? It was fun. You say you some sort of drug to use late. What's it called? That's only if you're rich, but I think what you're referring to is like Ozempic. John Deere, good beer in 316. John Bear, good beer, John 316. Fuck yeah, man. So doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. True. Hold on, wait. Any better core exercises off the top of your head? Trying for abs and still doing leg raises to the elbow and knee crunches right now? I'll give you one. Either number 1, planking to an entire 3 to 4 minute long song without stopping, or inchworming to a 3 to 4 minute long song while inchworming. And yeah, abs are also 90% diet. But if you want to help improve your core, that is definitely how to do it. Didn't it start coming out that Ozempic breaks down your corneas? Probably. Who do you have a TikTok account? I do. It's in the description, but I haven't updated it in a very long time. Inchworming. Yeah, it's like, you'd have to look it up. But it's basically you just kind of like inch your body up and then inch it back down. Starting with your feet, I think. Yeah. Starting with your feet, I believe. So like, you'll start out at like a plank position, and then you kind of like scrunch inwards, like you bring your feet up towards your hands. Some stream clips on it, you get famous fast. I already have. I need to start uploading some more clips and stuff. Swimming is peak sport? It's okay. I prefer track and tennis. Crunch but upside down? I mean, I guess. I wouldn't say it's really a crunch. I would say it's because you're folding your body much more inwards. I don't know. There's one workout that you can try. K-pop idols are very fit. There's this one workout that this group Le Seraphim does where they do 100 jumping jacks, 100 hold on. Let me look up the Le Seraphim workout. I need to try it one day. Hold on, Le Seraphim workout. Le Seraphim workout. Here, 100 jumping jacks, 100 burpees, 2 sets of 10 jump squats, a plank crawl to the duration of a song, 2 sets of 10 plank up and downs, 2 sets of 10 plank twists, and 3 sets of 25 crunches. So, if any of you are 100 burpees after the jacks, yep. And they do all of that as like a warm-up apparently, which is insane. So, those glasses have a prescription? They do. I am legally blind without my glasses, bros. Permacardio? Oh yeah. I kind of want to try it at some point. Maybe I'll go to the gym one of these days and I'll try my best to do it, but I'll probably kill myself before I can even think of getting close to finishing it. So, the endurance. I mean, I got like halfway through it before I had to give up the last time I tried. Because, you know, you would think that 100 jumping jacks is not that hard, but no, it is so fucking hard for some reason. It is so insanely hard for whatever odd reason. Oh man, I don't know. I don't even know, man. It's so rough. Oh man. Oh, alright chat. Well, weak-willed, I would die 20 minutes in. Thank you for the stream, you really did cheer me up. Oh, well, I'm glad. You guys have cheered me up as well. Jumping jacks and push-ups every 10 makes it less awful. Go to the gym, Lou? I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym. I think I'm gonna go eat. Chat, I think it's about time for me. I do have something that I have to do. Nice short stream, by the way. You're happy. Thank you. First VTuber, I sat through a whole stream. What are you doing to me? Wahaha. The brainwashing is working. You will. I'm like waving a little hypnosis thing. You will be MLK brainwashed. Or MK Ultra brainwashed by Lu Channel. We will take you to Guantanamo Bay. It's fun with the Luani. Helped me keep my mind off stuff. Yeah. I hope you guys are feeling better. I know I'm feeling a lot better, so yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here though. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget your reps. Yeah, do your reps, chat. Do you guys hear me? Do your reps. Grrr. Okay. Remember the gym channel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a gym channel in my Discord. So if you guys want to post your gains, feel free to do so. Speaking of that, if you guys want to join my Discord, it's linked down below. I also have a Twitter account where I post funny ha-has if you guys want to see my funny ha-has. I have a TikTok. I have an Instagram, kind of, that's still in the works. I don't know. I'm gonna post stuff to it eventually at some point. And I think that's about it. If you guys would leave a comment, that would be awesome sauce as well. And I think that's about it. Alright, chat. Thank you for the stream to sleep and speak to right now. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Alright, chat. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for I think I have schedule 1 planned for tomorrow, so I think we'll be playing the drug simulator. Yeah, I think we'll be playing the drug simulator. TikTok link is bugged, can't enter. Wait, really? Oh, that's weird. I'll have to update it. Yeah, so I'll be playing schedule 1 for the first time tomorrow. So if you guys want to stick around for that, that'll be fun. But I really appreciate it. Okay? Okay. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all later.